my God. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all can't even hear me. What's up? What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for tapping in to Blownay Media, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channels. Thank you guys so much for tapping in, all right? Now, let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Because first of all, who's telling the truth? Chrisean denies everything again. All right. This is nothing new for us, but the internet says otherwise. All right. And I got the receipts to prove it. Now, if you guys want to know who's telling the truth, go ahead and tap in with your girl right here on Blownay Media, because the Warrant drama continues. All right. The way I see it, she be gaslighting the timeline and she don't be adding up. Okay. Something's not adding up. All right. And you know how the internet investigates, right? The internet investigates, and the timeline, we ain't confused. All right. So let's make it make sense together, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this, because are you confused? Are we confused? Or are we being confused on purpose? Because the timeline and Chrisean Rock are telling two different stories, two very different stories. And baby, something ain't lining up. Okay. Now, you guys are here with Blownay Media, where we keep it cute, but we also keep it real. Okay. Now, we already know that there was a warrant, an active warrant that was out. Okay. TMZ posted it. I think that's a reputable source. I don't see why they would lie at 1:05 in the morning, but hey, here we are, right? And this was connected to a missed court date that Miss Chrisean Rock missed. Okay. Right up her alley. I went through her timeline of arrest and missed court dates earlier today. Make sure you be part of the replay gang if you guys want to catch up. But right now, let's get into this. Now, you think that's simple enough, right? Except the internet said, hold on. Run that back, run it back. Because you already know that social media got a full-time FBI department that works for free. The internet detectives start pulling up timelines, documents, screenshots, the whole shebang, okay? The whole investigation package. And now everybody is sitting here like, so who we believe it? Because at this point, the timeline ain't new to the confusion when it comes to her situations with an S. Every time it's like this. Look, it's like this, y'all. Every time something drops, right? We get version A. Then version B. Then a live explanation video will come out. She'll do a live or something. And then somehow it creates version C. Now, I'm not saying who right, who wrong, but I'm just saying the math ain't mathing. Okay. And for a lot of people watching, y'all agree with me. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to take you back, because everybody may have not seen, I don't want to always assume that everybody knows everything that's going on. So we are going to recap and start from what, okay? And then we'll go and see her response. And, look, she be gaslighting the fuck out of us, okay? You a lie and the truth ain't in you, okay? I say that all the time. Your raps ain't real. And I got some co-signers this time. All right. I'm not just sitting up here alone. And we're going to get into the co-signers. We're going to get into what she said. But right now, let's get into the tea. All right. Hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this. I will be in the chat, you guys, but let's go ahead and dive into this tea. You know what I'm saying? Look, people will piss on us and tell us this tea. All right. So let's get into the TEA. All right. Truth, tea, or rumors. All right. If you want to hold your reservations, that's fine. Give your POV. It's always welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice. Let's go. All right. So this says, and it's from Capper for Likes again. Shout out to Capper for Likes again. It says, Chrisean Rock has a bench warrant issued for arrest after allegedly blowing off court. Chrisean Rock bench warrant issued after allegedly blowing off court. Okay, sorry about that. This is from TMZ, y'all. You see when it was posted. It was published today at 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so it was hot off the press when it came out this morning. All right. I already went over the TMZ article. And here it is. I think she might have it. Okay. Now, she had a new bench warrant for a failure to appear in court for a recent traffic violation. Allegedly, she was driving with a suspended license. Let's get into this. Now, according to New Legal Docs, a bench warrant was issued after Chrisean allegedly blew up a court hearing in February. It looks like this all stems from a traffic ticket, okay? Now, the doc says that on January 26th, the Los Angeles prosecutor filed 2 misdemeanor charges against Chrisean for driving on a suspended license in Hermosa Beach, California, back in December 2025. Okay, she missed her date. Her date, I think, was February of 2026. You know what? Let me look that up because I am assuming that everybody saw it. But just hold up. I can look it up right quick. Okay, let me see. Rock arrest warrant. Hold on. Okay, so now let me show you guys this right quick and we'll get back to the post. But I do the basics of the story, okay? I think it would be fair not to. Hold on, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. And we'll just go over this article right quick, see what Google has to say. Now, let me make sure you guys can see this as well. And let's get into this, y'all. All right. Now, it says right here, a bench warrant was issued for Chrisean Rock in March of 2026 after she allegedly skipped a February 26th court hearing regarding California misdemeanor charges for driving on a suspended license. The warrant stems from a December 2025 traffic stop, but Chrisean has claimed she is resolving the matter, which she says is a fee-based issue. Now, this is up to date because when I read this earlier, it didn't say that, I don't think. But since she's come out, they've updated it. AI is pretty good, okay? Pretty good, all right? I encourage you to do your own research, all right? Now, key details on the 2026 warrant. Los Angeles prosecutors filed 2 misdemeanor charges on January 26, 2026 for driving on a suspended license in Hermosa Beach. I think that's when she was supposed to be a pro surfer and she was Hosanna and she spent that $1,200 on all that shit and we don't know where it is now. Yeah, that was in and around, right? Now, the bench warrant was issued following a missed arraignment. She missed an arraignment, y'all. An arraignment is when you're going to be charged. You're going to find out your charges, right? What you're going to be charged with. On February 26th of 2026. Now, she stated on Instagram that her license was restricted rather than fully suspended, claiming it required a $270 fee to resolve. Girl, what? And you just got all that money from Zeus? You know what? You need your ass whooped just for telling us that. And you think that's good news? It goes on to say, and denied that it would impact her boxing debut. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? But the internet says different. The internet says different. Now, we're not going further than that, okay? But we already know what she's been through. Let's see what she had to say and what the internet has dug up, okay? Let me go ahead and go over here. And let's go ahead and get to that. All right. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut this shit down on these clowns. Can I get a witness? Can I? That's what I thought. Shout out to Eminem. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get this. Let's get down to business. All right. So now let's get to these posts. Let's get to the tea, y'all. I say truth, okay? I say the internet detectives have got the truth. I don't. It's not truth, T-Room. It's not a question for me, okay? But I like to present that to you because, you know, you never know. You never know which way you're going to go on this, all right? But trust me on this. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get to these posts, all right? Let's get to these receipts, y'all. Is there anything else from here? Hold on, because I let me see. Okay, we just read this. All right, all right, all right. We reached out to Chrisean so far, no word back, but she seems to have answered. Oh damn, hold up. Damn, I wasn't supposed to do that. Hold on, y'all. I pushed the wrong arrow. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Okay. Now, I just read the article, so we're pretty good on this. Let me just turn anyway. We just read the article. It said pretty much this. They reached out to Chrisean so far, no word back, but we've heard from her since then, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that. Now, Chrisean responds, you guys, and where is it? Chrisean responds, and this is what she had to say. All right. Now, this is Corey Lombardi. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. Let's go ahead and get the receipts. This is Chrisean, and it says, my license is not suspended. It's currently restricted for travel to and from work. Also, the court date has been rescheduled. I'll have looked more in the situation. What? I'll have looked more in the situation. It will be easily resolved. When I was in LA, I didn't have my ID to resolve it. I just received my current ID. It's only $200 fee to get unrestricted. The fight is still on April 25th. Thanks for y'all concern. Traffic court will be handled ASAP. Oh yeah? Now this is what she's saying, y'all. Okay? I call cap. I call gaslighting. Let's keep going. Let's see what else she had to say. Okay, so now right here, as you can see, let me go ahead and read the caption, because you know the caption tells a lot, right? It adds a lot to the receipt in the story, and it gives context. All right. So the caption says, after doing my research, I can confirm that Crystal Rock is straight up capping. Shawty doesn't have no rescheduled court date. Peep slide 2. And just so you know, the damage is already done. You already got arrested, got caught up in the law, and already violated Oklahoma's probation. You still got to answer for that backup time in Oklahoma. Y'all, she's still on probation. Okay? One of her probations did expire, or was up, and I think in June, mid-June, late June of 2025, but she still has one until November of this year. She thinks she's slick. See what I'm talking about? Let's go to the second slide, y'all, and see the tea. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and look at this. Wait a minute, because y'all can't see. Hold on. Let me take my little banner down. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me take this banner down so you can get the full effect. And so y'all can see it just like I can. All right. Look at this, y'all. Now, let's go through this. All right. The arrest date, 12/28/25. Filing courthouse is Torrance Courthouse. Ooh, Torrance don't play, y'all. Let me just FYI, Torrance, you think LAPD is something? Oh, no, 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 no. Torrance and Gardena, they do not play. Okay? So she went to Torrance Courthouse. Ooh, wee, girl. Anyway, it says case type misdemeanor. You know, you can get up to a year for a misdemeanor, okay? I wouldn't even want to do a day, let alone a year, okay? Now, the case title is the people of the State of California versus Malone, Chrisean, Eugenia, okay? Now, the charges, boy, don't say that about charges, parties, proceedings, bail. None of that information is there. I will show you that information, though. But look, it says future proceedings, nothing. There are no future events for this case. What does that mean? That means that this is not rescheduled. Because if it was rescheduled, according to this post, it would have something down there that says future proceedings. Null and void, girl. You need to stop trying to gaslight us. Trying is the operative word, because we're on to you. Okay? Too many people done called you a lie, a conniver, a deceiver, a manipulator, and a red rummer. That came from your own family's mouth. La boca de su hermana. Okay? Your own damn sister said that about you. Y'all, let's see. Let's look. We got one more slide. Oh, Lord. These hard times. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. You need to be crying to God to help you with these hard times. Okay, y'all? Let me see if there's another post, because I think there's one more that I need to show you guys, and then I will get to the chat. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. I think this has I don't know if this has a little more information on it, or this might be the same one, but let's look at it anyway, okay? Let's see. All right, so we have this slide. Okay, they've crossed out the case number, defendant ID, filing date January 26th of 2026, arrest date 12/28/25, Torrance Courthouse, misdemeanor. Okay, we got all this information. All right, but you guys see the date now is the filing date is January 26th of 2026. You can't make that up. And all of this is public record, by the way. Okay, just as easily as the person who posted this got this, you can do it too. I can do it too. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into this tea. These are her charges. All right. Her charges are BC 14601-1A, whatever that means, M, driving with a license suspended, revoked for offenses not relating to driving ability. She also has unlawful to drive unless licensed. Okay, the offense date for both of these charges were 12/28/25. Right? You know they try to charge you for everything. If you're difficult, they'll charge you. If they try to arrest you and you fight back even a little bit, if you just yank your arm a little bit, girl, if you look at your nails and see if it's still on, that's a charge. You tried to scratch the officer. Like they get you for everything. If you're combative, if you're not compliant, if you don't agree to take a sobriety test, you get charged. So this is what it is, y'all. Okay. Now, why you go over there messing with these white people? Why you want the law all up in your Kool-Aid? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. All right. So it goes on to say custody status. This is the warrant is active. Thank you so much, Corey Lombardi, for breaking this down. Okay. Shout out to you. Look, custody status, 2/26/2026. Warrant bail set. Citation was issued 1/26/2026. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Okay. We have more. What? We have more, y'all. I'm telling you, let's get into this tea. Now, this, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on and I'm gonna have to blow this up, y'all. Okay, so I'll be in the chat. I have to go to this page and blow it up. All right, so I can't see you guys chat. All right, hold on, y'all, because we're gonna blow it up so y'all can see it too. Okay, so now this is Oklahoma Corrections. It says notice of termination of active probation supervision. Let's see the real status of her probation. All right. Honorable Judge regarding Malone Chrisean, it gives some docket number CF 2022-0222. All right. This will serve to provide the notice that Malone Chrisean E. has completed 7 months of probation supervision under the jurisdiction of the Oklahoma Department of Corrections. Now, there's a check mark at the first sentence, right? Assessment results indicate the reference probationer has no criminogenic needs to be addressed by continued supervision. Okay, so it looks like she cleared that. All right, let's go down though. All right. Please hold your nose because here goes the cold water. All right. So now it says the Oklahoma Department of Corrections has determined that the active supervision in this case shall not extend beyond the period already completed. The probationer has compiled with his or her rules and conditions of supervision to date, and by his or her signature below acknowledges that the remainder of the jurisdiction, or the remainder of his or her probation sentence will not be actively supervised by a probation officer. Termination of supervision does not modify the sentencing court's jurisdiction over the case. Until that date, the district attorney's office may elect to file an application to accelerate, revoke this sentence should the probationer commit any violation of his or her probation prior to the scheduled discharge date of 11/7/2026. It's like bam, 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 right? Who gonna check us, boo? The internet is undefeated. Shout out to the FBI, online investigators, the true sleuths, and the internet team. We're so proud of you. Thank you. It goes on to say, if you are found to have violated any condition ordered by the court, active supervision may be resumed by the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, and you may be required to complete the full term of your sentence. That's highlighted, y'all, for a reason. If you leave the state prior to the statutory termination date of 6/9/2025, you will need to notify the Oklahoma Department of Corrections Interstate Compact Unit and blah, 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 as you may be required to be supervised in the receiving state. So it's partially complete, but you guys see the discharge date is 11 November of this year. Y'all are a pretty bright bunch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to keep repeating it, right? It goes on to say that the determination to terminate active supervision of this case is in accordance with, blah, 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 pertaining to suspended and deferred sentences respectfully. Please direct any questions pertaining to this matter to the supervising officer at the following address. And it gives the address, y'all. This is legit. This is a legit document. All right. June 23rd, 2025. Ooh. What? And they blanked out the pertinent information that needs to be blanked out, y'all. This is public record, so we're not doing anything special. We're not doing anything special. All right. And it says right here, she's still on probation in Oklahoma until November 7th of this year, and you violated that. If she goes to try to fight, she could very well be arrested. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, okay? Don't drink the Kool-Aid, because that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to give you a jar, a mayonnaise jar. She's trying to pour some great Kool-Aid in there. She's probably gonna slip some nitrate up in that bitch. All right? Don't drink it. Y'all, let me come. Let me come to the chat. Let me come to the chat. Cause what? And you try, wait, let me come to the chat. Let's see what y'all say, because look what she tried to do. Y'all see what she tried to do? Girl, you in trouble. Girl, you in trouble. You in trouble, girl. Chrisean, girl, we gonna need for you to come step in front of the real congregation, okay? Not that holier than now BS you be trying to force feed us. Nah. We're gonna need for you to come before the real congregation. I ain't playing with God. I'm talking about the congregation, girl. Okay? Look, let's see what y'all are saying. I don't know why they didn't grab her when she was just in LA constantly on live. Girl, I don't know. That girl did 3 men on that interview, so anything is possible. For real, y'all. Remember at Zeus, wait a minute, you say, remember at Zeus, she was asking for her ID back, no driver's license. Exactly. And remember when she was with Blueface, the reason why it was a reason why she couldn't get her own bank account, remember? And that's how he was taking and siphoning her money, because she was unable, I guess, to get the proper paperwork, ID, or whatever to get her own bank account. Remember, I think that's what was holding her back. Why wouldn't you handle that? Ain't that crazy? It's just so odd to me. I want to see that medical neglect charge. Hopefully she away hopefully she's away from while she's away from Junior. Junior gets checked up on. Yep, all the harm she's caused will come to light. Yes. And remember, Junior didn't have a car seat for the longest. He was riding around in the top, right? The top of that stroller. Ooh, y'all, what is going on? Girl up here trying to gaslight us. Girl, take that somewhere. Please take that somewhere, because I knew. Chrisean doesn't respect authority, but I got a feeling she's going to have to sit down in prison, because this doesn't require an ankle monitor. This is for real, y'all. This is for real. I mean, we knew it was inevitable. We just didn't know how it went. You know what I'm saying? Like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. Girl, you be shoulder tapping Jesus and handing out karma side by side with God. You didn't ask about this? Huh? You dishing out karma like you invented this shit. But you didn't know about your own karma? Girl, we know you lying and the truth ain't in you. Girl, stop lying. Girl, you better stop using God. Like, you better stop playing with God, okay? You on the devil's playground playing with the name of the Lord. And you keep on doing it. See, this. See? He works in mysterious ways. Take it however you want to, girl. Take it however you want to, but the Lord works in mysterious ways, okay? Let me see what you say. What's up, Jesse? So they probably release her on her own recognizance at the scene, give her a ticket for court. So she's not going to court. So her not going to court is a big F you to them. Yes. And this is Torrance, y'all. This is Torrance. You think LA? You think LA will stick a broomstick up your ass? No, bro. Torrance and Gardena will tear you a new asshole. All right? They do not play for sure. Exactly. I knew somebody out here was going to know. Thank you. Thank you, Compton Nikki. Torrance show don't play. Ooh, girl, you see, she thinks she messing with LAPD. That's what it is. Now, I don't know if she got some kind of magic stick or, connections or whatever, girl, but you better call them up right now. You better line them up. You better call your daddy. You better call your stepmama. Girl, you better call your cousin and whoever else you got, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Ooh, somebody says she has to turn herself in. She can't, if she got to turn herself in, she can't just pay, right? She don't have a job or a home. What job do she have? You said what? Blonay, I tagged you in a comment on Corey page. I know, I got it. I just played it. That's where I got that from. Oh, girl. That's where I just got that from. Compton Nikki. Girl, you said I love you, how you always be quoting songs. I don't know, girl. That's just a habit of mine. I'm glad it don't bother. I'm glad you like it, okay? She said, driver's license, then ID, like it ain't two different things. Exactly. Girl, make it make sense. I saw somewhere it's probably that day when somebody recorded passing by her in 33 when the police had pulled them over. Did you tag me in that? Now I saw that, but did you tag me in that? Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hi, thank you, broski. Let me see what this is. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show y'all something that I'm gonna show you something that somebody just sent me, because I made a comment and somebody just sent me something. Oh no, I was trying to see if you sent me that. Let's see. What is this? Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh no, that's TikTok. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, you guys. Let me show y'all this because what? Oh no, this ain't it. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me show y'all this. Since I showed you guys that, let me show you guys what somebody just tagged me in because what? Because they tearing her up on Twitter, y'all. Let's make our way on over to this post and see what they saying on Twitter, okay? Hold on, you guys. You say that car probably was towed from them drinking and getting high. Y'all think the car was towed? It's a lie all the time. Exactly. You said her response was a whole damn lie as usual. Exactly. How you look? How you drive with no license? Driving with no license is a violation to her probation. She's still on probation. Duh. What's wrong with you, girl? Everybody calling you out in this chat. Okay. This got to stem from when her and Top had 33 got pulled over. Plus, it's footage of it. Yeah, I was trying to look for it, but hold on, let me show you. Somebody said she looked constipated. Somebody, I want her to sit down. What's up, Miss Levy? Thank you guys for tapping in. Now let me show y'all this. Hold on, hold on. Let's get to this. Hold on, guys. Let me show y'all this right quick because what? These social media streets be on it, y'all. Let's see what's in these social media streets. Hold on while I pull up this while I pull up my messages, y'all. Because somebody just tagged me in something I want to show y'all. I want to share with you guys. Oh my God. All right, shout out to Corey Lombardi. Okay, hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna show y'all. Look, this is a post from earlier, y'all. Look, now this is a post. Uh-oh, I gotta push on here. I'm tripping. All right, so this is a post that was posted on Corey Lombardi. Shout out to you. And I commented, I said, I'm sure Jesus tapped her on her shoulder and told her she all good. Prayer will handle it. Okay. Now look, they tearing her up on Twitter, babes. They are tearing you a new on. What happened? All right, you guys. Can y'all see this? Let me know if you guys can see this. Wait a minute. What happened? Hold on, y'all. Okay, okay. Why I can't? Oh, it's just showing me my it's just showing me my let me see if this is it. Is this it? Oh no. Well, anyways, y'all, they was tearing her up on Twitter. Let's go on over to Corey Lombardi's page. All right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's go on over there, y'all. Because I want to show you what they were saying on Twitter. Hold on, you guys. All right. Let me, I got to put this down. Okay, you guys, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to go on over to this page right quick, and we are going to look at what Twitter was talking about because they was tearing her up over there, y'all. You guys make sure you smash that like button, share out this live, you guys. We are on the road to 10K. We are almost there, you guys. Make sure you follow, subscribe, share this live out. It gets us into the algorithm. More people see it, more people come. We grow and we grow and we grow. We're trying to get to 60,000. Okay. I'm following the blueprint that Carlissa put out because she kept just speaking into existence. And now she got so many followers. She's done so well. So all right. Let me see. Here it is, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. Look. It says Twitter reacts to Crystal Rock's warrant and probation violation. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. Somebody said she treated a bench warrant like a see you later note. The confidence is unmatched. I'm telling you. Somebody said, wait a minute, let me put this down a little bit. Somebody said your special A is trying to correct the court. LMFAO. I know, the nerve, right? Somebody said a father in her life would go a long way. Girl, they tearing her up over there on the Twitter space. Somebody said one thing she gonna do is lie. B, once they catch you, to jail you go. You will go. It be the comments for me, y'all. I'm telling you. Somebody else said, I'm sure her doctor told her it was a good idea to miss court. Somebody else said that gremlin needs to be locked up. Ooh, somebody say B needs to be arrested for what she's doing to her child. Ain't it the truth? Somebody else said music to my ears. Ooh. Black Twitter ain't nothing nice, okay? Black Twitter ain't nothing nice. But you know what? You got to really piss people off and be really on the other side of the grind, right? You really do. In order for them to come after you like this, all right? You really got to really do something really foul. You know what I'm saying? It says very good fearing behavior, very God fearing behavior. Somebody else says, geez, that's crazy. Somebody else said, ha ha ha. No comment. Yes, take that hoe to jail. Take that hoe to jail. Okay? Ahora. Somebody else says she said that she doesn't believe what a doctor says. What if she also doesn't believe what a judge said? She gonna be right in jail with her delusional ass. Okay, all right. Don't worry, girl. God gonna get you out. Okay, God gonna get you out, girl. Don't worry. All right. Up here denying your child medical care, but you sitting up there getting a colonoscopy, girl. Girl, that shit is so hilarious. Okay, it's actually sad. It's actually sad that she's getting this much backlash. People are telling you the truth. They're reacting to your lies. They're reacting to you always gaslighting. See, you be taking us for food. No matter if it's a fan, if it's a hater, you group us all. You don't treat your fans no different than you do your haters. And that's the problem. This is why they eat you up on Twitter, because you treat your fans and your so-called haters, the truth tellers. You do got some haters out there, but it ain't us. All right. Oh, well, some people in my chat do hate you. I can't even lie. You treat your haters, you treat the truth tellers, and you treat your fans all the same. There's no distinction. And that's why they coming after you and tearing you up on Twitter, on this here Twitter. Okay. So let's go back, y'all. Now, hold on. Let me see. Let me come back to the chat, because what I'm about to do is show you how much of a liar she is. I know it may just seem like we just on her like that, on her. No, we are following the lead of some of your family members, some of your exes, people that have actually laid with you, have actually intertwined with you, have actually vertical joyride with you. Okay? We ain't even been in the same breathing air space as you, but your sister has. This is coming from people who have not only known you, but helped raise you. All right? And that's the shameful part about it all, right? You may not make it to this, sister. I don't care if it is sold out, and I don't believe it. I don't believe that it's sold out. I would have to actually go to the website myself and see that it's sold out. Now, I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just giving you my perspective and saying I don't believe it. Okay? I don't fucking believe it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, because we're about to get into this. Because what? Because what? Let's go down. Sorry about that. I keep doing the same ones. What is up, Miss Lolly? Thank you so much for tapping in. Y'all almost went to jail with them. I believe you, K guy. Chrisean think everything is a joke. She even treat her child as a joke. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem right there. No, but read the comment that the lady put. She called the courthouse. Oh, she called the courthouse. Okay. Hold on. You said if it was gonna be taken care of, she would have taken care of it already, and she wouldn't have a warrant out. She would out because she was supposed to show up for court, and she lied about that ID too. Yeah. Why didn't you just show up for court? You knew good and damn well you're supposed to show up in court in February, and you didn't. She needs jail for other things too. Yes, definitely. She's telling her fans. She's telling her fans. She got a restricted license. Yeah. Exactly, y'all. Still driving around Baltimore like it ain't nothing. Social media streets are undefeated. Holla, clock that, clock it, right? Love, Lisa Bonet. Thank you so much, Joyce McPhee, for showing that love. I appreciate you. I love them little lips out there, Lord, because we be talking, right? We be talking. Ain't no gossip, girl. We telling the truth. All we doing is saying what we see, bringing out the truth, trying to get the real. Ain't no gossip over here, sister. Ain't no gossip over here, baby. Jesus is her lawyer. Say that, Blonay. Now, y'all, Jesus take the wheel because she can't drive. She don't got no driver's license. Okay? We're going to need for you to take the wheel over up in here. She may not make it. You may not make it to this fight. I told you, she's the type of person that falls on her own sword. She is her own worst enemy, and she's definitely Junior's worst enemy. Okay? For anybody who wants to hate on their child like that, this is inevitable. You stand in your own way. What else can I say? How else can I explain that, right? How else can I explain that? Y'all, gaslighting at its finest. But you know, the internet detectives are undefeated, like somebody said in the chat, because they have definitely cracked this case and put it out there that she's a lie and the truth ain't in here. Right? And I hope you know this is not her first rodeo. This is not our first rodeo, because it certainly ain't mine. And I know it ain't y'all's. If you tapped in, I know it ain't yours. And I know Chrisean more than anything. Chrisean, more than anything, more than an influencer, more than a mother, more than a rapper, if that's what you want to call her, okay? More than a boxer, she is a straight up liar. And it bears repeating, because how many people have come out and told us that very thing? Shall we go down the list? Yeah. Let's go down that list, because what? Her sister Chassity, her sister Tiki, and if anybody knows her better than anybody, and then she knows herself, it's her damn family. And the people that raised her or helped raise her, right? It seems like she likes to paint this persona that it's far from what she is. And she likes to spoon feed us BS by the ounce, okay? And just like I said, her son, just like she said that her son doesn't have a disability, and you telling us based on what you're telling us, and you're saying that God will fix it, and that we don't see what we see. What we see is straight up gaslighting at its finest. And she's so bad at it. She's so bad at it. Right? Let's go ahead and get into my co-signers, shall we? Okay, let's do that. Because I got a list of people that have straight out called her a liar and told us that the truth ain't in you, girl. Let me go ahead and take this down because you may not make it to this fight. You may not make it. I mean, can Zenith win by default? I don't know, y'all, but we about to get into this. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Now, and I will be back in the chat. Let's go. Let's see. First up, Bino. Hey, Bino. Hey.
You fighting? You fighting the case, bro? You good, bro?
We not fighting no case. What's going on with that girl? Punchy blood. I've been told you to leave her alone. She's crazy, bro. Like, for real. You done brought her around mom. You done brought her around Millie. Like, you come on, blood.
She done met the family and
No, Paul, for real. My grandma, like, come on, blood. Like, no.
She for sure.
No.
She on that Zoom.
Hey, you know what Blood says she's mine?
You said what?
No. Why y'all add me to this live? I don't even do shit like this. Honestly, I wish the best for the girl.
Because blood, they said I was telling on you, and the homies beat my ass. So I'm trying to see what homies beat my ass, and I'm trying to see what the I ain't even tell on you as a kid, nigga.
Hey, no homies getting no asses beat, and niggas ain't doing none of that. I'm trying to watch the basketball game. And
one thing I'm gonna tell y'all about this nigga, the Cowboys suck, and he keep wasting his money on.
I'm watching basketball, blood, not football.
Nigga.
But no, ain't nobody never did nothing like that. No snitching, no telling.
Hey, fuck the Cowboys. They just got beat by 20.
Yeah, I know. We got our ass blown out. I know, Power. I was so mad.
Bitch, come in, rats. Bitch, your mama a rat.
Nah, that bitch a rat.
No, she got problems. I ain't even gonna call her I ain't gonna disrespect her, but she really need help.
Disrespect her, nigga.
No, bro, y'all know the shit I seen. I really seen some shit, and I don't even want to go there. You feel me? Like, she really, like, nah. I'm not the type of nigga that, you feel me?
Bro, you told me, bro. Look, this ain't for you. I should have listened.
Don't get me wrong. We didn't been through, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We niggas. But she got something wrong. Like, for real.
Okay. All right, bro. Watch your game, bro.
All right, blood. I love you, blood.
Say what's going on, though?
Shit, I'm trying to.
You heard Bino, brother, straight up lied, called her a rat. Okay? This is what we already know. Who's up next? Who? Oh, Blueface. Hey, Blueface, hey. You know what? You getting on our nerves. Okay? I don't got nothing nice to say to you. You straight up getting on my nerves. Okay? Period. But let's hear what he had to say, okay?
She's telling us the truth.
I have kids already. It's not gonna change anything for me. I'm gonna do we're gonna do the same thing. You know, it's gonna be detrimental to her. That's why I'm saying we can all agree that a first child for a woman is detrimental to their life. It slows their whole movement, their whole. It's like, all right, she's gonna turn over a new leaf and wake up and be 100% the truth and live that out.
You guys trying to regain trust?
We tried this 110 times, and she lied every single time.
No, you didn't lie.
Yeah, I'm doing this. Fuck y'all, or no, I'm not. Fuck y'all. I'm waiting for her to be on that shit. They gotta let me know. And then she's not like the best communicator, so it's kind of hard to like realize like, all right, she's gonna turn over a new leaf and wake up and be 100% the truth and live that out.
You guys try to regain trust?
We tried this 110 times, and she lied every single time.
You didn't lie either.
My integrity is higher than hers. My word means more to me than it means to hers. Right? So it's like two different people. If you lie and she still, we're gonna separate the two. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, so stand on that. Now you got.
Can I ask you a question?
Simple. DNA.
She looked crazy as hell. You don't see that she look a little OFF? See, y'all be fooled by the baby hairs and the wavy hair and she's, you know, the youthfulness and the prettiness. Fuck all that. This is how people get caught up because she got a fat ass and she's pretty. You'll be her friend, her confidant. You'll let her move in. You'll F her. Like, look at her eyes. She look like she will set you up. She look like she'll stab a nigga in his sleep. Do you see how she is sitting up there looking cool? They're talking about her. You would think they was talking about a football game. They are literally having a conversation about her right over her head. Everything that they're saying is going over her head. Do y'all not see the one can from the 6-pack that's missing? Can you not see that she's not the sharpest tool in the shed? That look and that face tells it all to me. I mean, this is the whole conversation within itself. Just clueless. And she's taking care of another life right now. And we've seen that we got the progress report. This right here, this face right here is responsible for a whole nother human being. She don't even look like she know which way is up right now. And it only got worse. She was 2-3 years younger, damn near. It's almost damn near 3 years later, and she's still looking the same way. She still got this lost look on her face. Look at them eyes, y'all. Crazy. Cuckoo. Delulu. Screws missing.
Be butt naked in a man's bed that you never slept with. I take her back every time. If she go off with another dude, I take her back every time.
Because you want it.
Because I love her, yeah.
All right, so we're talking about the pregnancy part, though, as far as the procedure.
So where you go off with another?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know they love you.
Yeah, like I got unconditional love, so it's like you going off and you gonna keep lying to over and over. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, just gonna be the kid that cry with.
All right, what's the healthy?
Like that,
what's the healthy solution
okay,
about this situation?
All right.
That's what I want.
All right.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know why you front like you don't be right there.
No, because I have
right there with her.
All right, let's get back to the solution of what we're gonna do. The healthy way.
Yeah, she said she gonna call me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right.
All right, baby.
Well,
Dude, that part.
see you later, I'm sure.
Yeah. Thanks for being honest.
But mommy,
Yeah, that's all I have, sure.
Let us know. She got something.
I want to say something to her. Mom, you good? You good? You go to TV. Mom,
You gotta listen to me.
hey, Mom, what am I listening for?
I just want you to know. That's all.
I know all your stories. You tell me.
No, I didn't tell you this one.
Oh, I hate talking to her.
I didn't tell you this one.
It's mommy.
All right.
The size of the child.
Okay, Mom, it's big as shit. I know.
You can't change her mind.
Don't let. Okay.
What up? Chill out.
I know. I know.
Chill out.
The fuck?
Chill out. You get upset. Y'all come on with that. Listen.
It won't be on my
Mom, you gave
blood.
great advice. Listen. Listen, I'm talking to you, mommy.
They're not
You
gonna
gave-
tell her.
You gave great advice. Yeah? There's nothing else you can do. Don't get all upset. Don't get all upset.
Blue need to know that too.
Mom, he spoke how he felt. And he
No, but he don't know. She gonna be in danger. I studied this. I watched this.
Mom, you have 12 children. I get it. It's dangerous to do so. I agree with you.
But if I don't tell him, I can't say I didn't tell you. You understand?
Yeah.
Or the blood will be on my hand. I'm ready to go.
Come on, Mom. Come down.
Oh my God. Good.
Come on.
Get it. Take a shit. The fuck? Mom, can you? Alright, Mom, can you chill out? Mom, can you chill out? Y'all is pain. Okay, Mom.
You're not gonna stop me from telling him. If I don't tell him, it's not gonna be on my hands. Look. Let me go. He needs to know. Let me go. Let me go, John Blue.
Yeah.
Listen, all right.
Ex of Chrisean Rock.
Correct.
You were with her for
Now y'all saw that. He could not rebuild trust with her. Why? Because she is a liar. He said they tried 50 million times. She doesn't know how to tell the truth. She doesn't know the truth. She wouldn't know the truth if it slapped her in the mouth with a big ass dick. Okay? She wouldn't know. And that's the problem. Right? You know, you would think a narcissist or someone who lies all the time would be good at it. But for Chrisean, it's just the opposite. Maybe it's because we're immune to it now, right? And we see it before it even comes. And it's no longer effective. It no longer works. Or maybe it's just that we are smarter than she thinks, right? She could no longer get over on us. And by us, I mean y'all. And by y'all, I mean them. Okay? Anytime somebody needs a phone to tell us something, to explain something to us that should be coming from her memory, like she did on that interview, and then responding, and it sounds like everything is rehearsed, when it really should be coming from your heart, is a red flag. It's just a straight up red flag. And it's something that we should pay attention to. Come to think of it, it always seems like Chrisean is rehearsed and contrived. It never feels like she's speaking generally from the heart, besides when she's ranting and raving and crashing out. You know what I'm saying? When she's threatening people and, you know, going off. That's what comes natural to her. Destruction, discord, strife, confusion, conflict. I mean, that seems to be coming from an unstable place. That's all I'm going to say. She's an unstable creature. That's what we're dealing with, y'all. Well, that's what they're dealing with, right? It's crazy. Psycho T. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. What's up, princess? You say, yup. Chrisean been hit in the head one too many times. Exactly. Too many times. And believe it or not, she still disrespects her mom today and doesn't deal with her even while in Baltimore. She runs behind other people up there. And you know what? That's an interesting point, because Chassity, who has also called her a liar, also pointed out that very point. The way she just yelled at her mother, she doesn't seem like she really likes her mom. I think it's just an act where she's mommy and all this. I mean, I'm not saying, I can't really say, but it just seems that way. The way she reacts to her mom, the way she talks to her mom. The fact that Tessa let Rock Filthy A talk to their mother like that lets you know that Tessa is go along to get along. And y'all don't remember when they were accusing each other of hitting hitting the mother. Y'all don't remember that? I don't know if it was Chassity that fought the mama or Tessa. Y'all remember? I'm gonna find that clip where they was accusing each other, and they was like, you was fighting mama, you hit mama. I think it was Tessa. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna say Tessa or Chassity. So that family, it's strange over there. It's strange. It's a strange dynamic. That was crazy, and it seemed like Charlotte had something deep to tell Blueface about Chrisean. Yeah. Now, I don't necessarily think it was that the cousin is the father. Like, there was a narrative that was put out that way, but when you listen to what she's saying, it's not that. And remember when she yells out, like right after that clip ended, when they get a little bit further down and Chrisean is like going to the car, remember Blueface gets in his car and drives away. And Chrisean, I don't know, she gets into another car or something like that. But at that point, or maybe they did get in the same car, I don't know. But when they're walking down that ramp, she yells out, your cousin or something like that. And remember that the cousin came to California. Remember, the cousin got pregnant by the grandfather. Remember, it started with Eugene, which is the father, his father. Remember, he was molesting the children. He was molesting his own daughters, and he got one of his daughters pregnant. That daughter, I don't know what reason it was that she went to California, but she went to California, and remember, she unalived herself. This is the reason why the mother didn't want Chrisean to go to California. Yeah. I think she walked in traffic or something like that. Now, I'm not sure, y'all. Don't quote me on that. But one of her aunties lost her life. And I think that one of Charlotte's daughters, not Chrisean, but one of the other daughters, was named after the unalived auntie. Yes, y'all. And I think that what the mom was trying to say was she had got rid of so many children that if she were to get another one, the doctor advised against her getting another one because it jeopardized her life and her chance to have children when she was ready to in the future. And when you listen, if you guys go back and look at that clip, if you listen to what the mom is saying, it seems like that is the case. Okay. But that's just my perspective. I do not think she was yelling that her cousin is the father, or she was trying to tell Blueface. Because Blueface in the conversation does seem clueless to the fact, because let me just play it for you. Because in this clip, listen, because Blueface says, when Marsh says, what if she wants to have kids in the future? And Blueface is like, what does this have to do with her body? He doesn't know. Listen, watch. Where's the damn clip at? Did I take it down? What the hell? Wait a minute, y'all. Did I just take that clip down? Oh, no, it's right here. Hold on, y'all. Let's play this, just that one part one more time, okay? Let's just play that part one more time. Hold on. I'm going to skip it today.
All right, realistically, so what if you guys look at XYZ? She's telling us the truth.
I have kids already. It's not going to change anything for me. I'm going to do, we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be detrimental to her. That's why I'm saying. We can all agree that a first child for a woman is detrimental to their life. It slows their whole movement, their whole algorithm, their whole. It's years. I don't want to sign her up for 18 years of responsibility because you guys think it's a good idea.
And you have to right, because it's not about somebody else's decision.
It's because her body,
your
bro.
decision.
What does her body have to do with her
It's
future,
about your
her
decision.
career, her
I
life?
agree with that, but also wish she want to have babies again, and you already know the circumstances of that. That's what I'm saying from that.
That's what I'm saying. You're thinking from her not.
But I'm not telling her what to do though.
It's really up to her to be. Yeah, I'm doing this. Fuck y'all, or no, I'm not. Fuck you.
So did you hear the exchange between Marsh and Blueface. Now, Marsh does say that you know. So it's something having to do with putting her in danger, not only her life in danger, but to have kids in the future. And this is why I'm saying that, because I'm listening to what they're saying. Right?
I'm waiting for her to be on that. Shit. Let me know. And then she's not like the best communicator, so it's kind of hard to like realize like, all right, she's gonna turn over a new leaf and wake up and be 100% the truth and live that out.
You guys trying to regain trust?
We've tried this 110 times, and she lied every single time.
No, you didn't.
Well, she's a bald-faced lie, and we know it. And why Blueface? Look, the twat must have been bomb as fuck, or the money must have been good as hell, or maybe it could have been both. But I see you let go, didn't you? We don't feel sorry for you, bruh, because you need to start thinking with your bigger head, not your little one. And then this her right here trying to be the mouthpiece for Chrisean, and now y'all ain't even friends. You did all that for what? You did all that capping and all that running up and staying up in her ass and going along to get along. You are the #1 flying monkey, and you're not even in the circle no more. Okay? You hating outside the club. You can't even get in no more. And you thought you were right. That was your ticket. You thought that was your ticket. Just because you have 30,000, 40, we don't care how many Instagram followers you have. Whoop-de fucking do. So what? Who are you? How far have you come? What have you gotten out of the deal? A baddie's chain? You sat up there and did all that ass kissing, and for what? When you should have just stuck to who you were and been true to who you were, and you would be further than you ever would have been trying to ride the coattail of crazy. That's where Marsh made her mistake at. We ain't even talking about her, but since she was on the scene with a gangster lean, I just went on and read her right quick. Okay? Now, who's up next? Who's up next, sister? Because somebody said something interesting in the chat about how Chrisean treats her mother and some people in her family, right? Somebody said you can literally see her only brain cells swimming in circles in her eyes. Can't y'all see that? You know what? It's kind of sad to see somebody struggling with reality, to see somebody struggling with their mental health like that in real time is fucking sad. Okay? It's fucking sad. To see her literally struggling in real time. Y'all, she is trying to grasp, she is mentally trying to grasp what they're saying. This is what I mean when I say she cannot read the room and she cannot read social cues. Look at her. They are literally talking about her as if she's not in the room, and they are saying some real serious shit. They're talking about her life. Look. They are literally having a conversation in front of her like she's 5 years old. She's the big baby, literally. She walks around with a pacifier, encrusted, gold encrusted, diamond encrusted pacifier in her mouth. We have yet to see Chrisean Jr., and thank God, put that nasty thing in his mouth. This is actually sad when you really, and she is in charge of a whole human being. Talk about it. If she don't think it, if she don't say it, it ain't there. Are you fucking nutty? Are you cool? It's crazy to me, y'all. Every time I see it, I see something new. Look, like she in a tennis match. Girl, this is not Serena. Williams playing tennis. She going back and forth. Look, she cannot read the room. She is clueless, but her baby hairs are in place. Her eyebrows are perfect. Her lashes are perfect. I mean, for crying out loud. What now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? What's love got to do with it at the end of the day? That shit is crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. But let me come to the chat, see what you guys are saying. I thought Eugene is her stepdad. Yeah, I mean, he is. But I'm still saying that, I mean, it started with that, right? That is not her father. She met her father when she was 7. How that's gonna be her father? And I already did the dates and all that, like when Chassity was born, and I mean how old Chassity is, and when Chrisean was born, and when the daddy came home. That's not your daddy. It's not her father, y'all. It can't be. After all, she really drank and smoked, allegedly played with her nose 2 during the pregnancy, then waited 3 after her water broke to go around those doctors, high and belligerent. Yes. Yes, y'all. It's so sad. Eugene is, but that's the way Charlotte told Chrisean and them. Yeah. Ooh, a fake baddie. Yep, Marsh did it for a fake baddie chain. Girl, that chain is fake. Maybe Chrisean doesn't even know who her daddy is. She might not. I barely know who mine is. Hell. I'm thinking Charlotte was talking about Sean Malone. I don't know. They say Eugene and Charlotte are first cousins. What? She is already 5 months pregnant there. Yeah. Remember, they at the doctor's office. What in the helly? Right? Can't believe she named him after herself. Marsh is tired of Chrisean mess ups. Exactly. Crazy eyes. I know. She's like, huh? What? What's going on? Can't read the room. Absolute. Girl, you're worthless. When it comes to common sense, girl, you're worthless. Now, who's up next? Who is up next? All right. Let's go ahead and listen to Chassity, because we done. We done with Blueface. Let's take Blueface down. We done already heard Bino. Y'all can't call me no hater. These are her own sisters, her own exes saying that she lied. You already heard 2. Here go 3.
Said that I beat King and all. King don't know what an ass whooping is. Even true. You said that I beat King and all. King don't know what an ass whooping is. I threw a bottle at Lil Petey and a hit King, and my dumb ass took him in school and told because I got a big mouth, and I thought being honest gets you somewhere. I thought being honest, I was being honest. I made a mistake, and could you help me? Like, I just went and told to the nurse. The fuck out of here. Nothing ever happened to King. He never been hurt. His arm never been broke. None of that. Stop that cat. Only one thing bad really happened to me is what happened to Shakur. He was with my mom and stepdad, and Chrisean asked to get him that night when she came in town. About a motherfucker that don't even know how to be a mother. You should be ashamed of yourself, goofy. Fuck is you talking about? Don't get me started on this bitch. Why y'all trying to make it seem like family is perfect? Like, people don't go through shit. She put this shit to the internet. I'm not finna keep not saying nothing after all the shit y'all be playing with me on the internet. Cause of her. Yeah, I'm responding now when I feel like it. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Mind your business. You let a hater tell you anything. Because she ain't got it. All that money she spent on Blueface restaurant, she should have paid for the doctors and be a real mom. How about that? Y'all want to keep talking about me? At least I got my son ground.
All right, y'all. I want to play you one more video from Chassity. I don't think I wanted to play that clip, but you already heard her call her cat. But I wanted you guys to listen to this specific video from Chassity. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and go to YouTube, and I'm going to pull up this video for y'all to watch, because she says a lot more than just the fact that Chrisean is a liar. Okay, she goes into and talks about how Chrisean treats her mom, how she tried to set up to Tiki, and all the whole time she was being fake and phony and lying her way through this whole scenario. Everything that she was doing in and around Chassity, and Chassity calls her out for it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up because I specifically wanted to show you this specific video. I think it's Lola Lee T. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna go ahead and go over here. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down, you guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button, you guys, and follow your girl so we can get to 10K. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my mods, my members, and all of my VIPs. All right. Thank you for rolling with a sister. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Let me see. Hold on. Do I have my timestamp? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on.
She playing with me. I should have known this shit was real when you really got Latifah jumped, my nigga. Like, regardless of what happened, it's a whole bunch of fake shit. Latifah didn't want to beat the little girls up because they too little. Latifah's not a bully. She don't want to fight little people. The people was apologizing. Okay, yes. Y'all have so much to say about it. Woo-de-woo. Guess what? She still love and protect her sister. Like, y'all don't be knowing that. And the fact that y'all just see what y'all see for, you know, the publicity stuff, like, that's just for the views. Y'all don't be knowing what's really going on behind closed doors. And Chrisean take advantage of that and use that for clout to take people down, like, to make them look bad. That shit is fucked up. It's really evil and wicked that you could have the heart to do that to your sister, somebody that raised you and took care of you and loved you. Latifah took care of you. That's why I had to take care of Petey. So I'm confused. Then you flew Tussa ass to LA. You got her to quit her job and all of that. Brought her out there to sell her dream and don't give her a restaurant because she's not doing what she want her to do. Like, crazy shit. How the fuck you put a 14-year-old at the airport and leave him there? Tussa daughter. Saying she disrespectful. You left a fucking kid at a fucking airport, my nigga. And you keep acting like you so holy. You fucking wicked, my nigga. The power you got, you use it to hurt people. You don't use it to help people and to make a better space or make shit better. Fuck that. You ain't got to give nobody no money, but you could do better how you are. The shit that you do, you just gave a lady a makeover and mommy ain't got no makeover, my nigga. You corny as shit. Yeah, I felt some type of way. Because what I go through behind closed doors to take care of our mommy, that hurt, my nigga. I'm not trying to go back to my ways, but I will for my mother. But I'm not trying. And then you keep doing this little fake shit. This is what you do to get the fans' attention. You fake like you doing so much. Christmas, you gave money out to the family. You did that just for fans to fuck with you and think you doing something for the family. You be capping. You don't be doing half the shit that you say you do. And when you do it just to have a screenshot so you can say you doing this, everybody use you, blah, blah, blah. It's cap. You think you was hurting me on Christmas? I got everything I wanted for Christmas. I got everybody what they wanted for Christmas. Any kid that I love, they got what they wanted for Christmas. I didn't get nothing from you. I didn't need you, my nigga. You feel me? Me and Lena, we get up and go get it. Stop playing. Stop capping on this internet like you doing so much. Like you really do so much. Like, I don't want to really say too much, but stop playing with me. You be capping. Stop capping. That shit is corny, and it's getting played out, and I'm getting fed up. I ain't with all this shit, but stop playing with me. When you went lying on me now, out your mouth on TikTok, Stop playing with me, my nigga. And how the fuck do Angelina be helping me more with mommy than you? And this is our mother. Stop capping for these people. You don't even care about mommy. You hide mommy. You in denial about our mommy. Mommy, you only here because of mommy. Everything you know because of mommy. The hallelujah was your first words because of mommy. But you using God and playing with the devil though. Mommy ain't teach us that. I don't know where you.
I just wanted to stop in here and say, do y'all hear it? You know, all right, you guys, green hearts in the chat when you guys can hear me. Let me go ahead and bring this back up. I think when I have too many videos queued up, it boosts me out of StreamYard. So I do apologize for that, y'all. Hold on. Let me bring that back up. But you heard what she was saying about the mother. You heard what she was saying about Tiki. This is how she operates behind closed doors with her own family. So you expect us to believe what she has to say? We don't believe it. We know that you have a warrant. We know that you missed your court date. We know that you're still on probation, not supervised probation, but you still are on probation in the state of Oklahoma. And if you violate any of the stipulations, you could be sentenced to your full sentence. You could go to jail for your full sentence, all right? Even if they take you out for 6 months to a year, that is going to push you back. That is going to be a setback, okay? A major setback, right? And we are watching this in real time. This is not our doing. We're not wishing this on her. All we are is simply pointing out the obvious. Okay. Don't let me have to bring out back out Captain Obvious. Okay. Don't let me do it. All right. We got a couple more minutes, you guys, to listen to this. Let's go. Sorry about that, y'all.
You got that from? Because you ain't get that from my mommy. Mommy don't do that. Mommy love unconditionally. She's very forgiving and she's not evil. Yeah, mommy talk her stuff here and there. That's mommy. But the stuff that you do is really weird and wicked. It's crazy. Like, and I'm not about to, like, don't get me started. I don't even want this energy around my baby. I've been in her ear for the last however long. And she's paying attention. Stop playing with me.
Sean can pay other family to lie for her, not me. I don't care about her fans and fame. I'm not lying on Tifa to go viral, to get on the right way. God's timing is not a flex. What you do to family, imagine talking about how rich you are and how much money you got, yet trying to flex on your sister, calling her broke. You a weirdo.
I'm not with all this goofy shit, but stop playing with me. Because now I'm ready to go on my messages and find a message when I text Latifah randomly, some crazy shit. Because I didn't want to tell her what I just went through with Chrisean, but I had to let her know. No matter what a motherfucker try to pay me, I will never play with you and disrespect you, my nigga. I love you. You are my sister. That shit is weird and wicked. And Tifa like, what the fuck is going on? Tifa's confused because I keep texting her crazy shit. Just telling her, like, I apologize for what you going through. She don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm never telling her. Not trying to hurt Chrisean for real, but like, damn, this shit is hurting me. Like, I'm trying to protect Chrisean, but she hurt. Like, it's just too much. I'm ready to go find that screenshot. And let me tell y'all, give me a second. You wanted to pay me 10K or whoever, 10K to build a storyline, or Zeus, whoever you said Lemmy, whatever the fuck. All you gotta do is build a storyline. He gonna give you 10K, you gonna go viral, the TV gonna go down, you gonna go up. And this is all you gotta do. It was Mookie's birthday, matter of fact. I'm supposed to be out Baltimore celebrating with his girl at the restaurant. I know y'all seen me post it. I'm my brother's keep. I'm the female Mookie. But of course, I keep sacrificing for my little sister because she the baby. Mookie gonna ride with me through it. Regardless that I might have hurt him a little bit, but what he do? Rocking with me. Yeah, don't play with her. Have her back, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and she hurt him too.
All right, you guys, I just want you to hear that excerpt from that video. That is from Lola Lee T. If you guys want to see that video in its entirety, make your way on over to Lola Lee T. And after the stream, okay? I do want to shout out Love My Kids. Thank you so much for supporting this platform. We really appreciate it. You said, dumb A clown says doctors aren't for you, but lies about physical therapy. You need a script or referral from the same doctor that aren't for you. Clock it. Okay? Period. I mean, she always seems to be coming from an unstable place, and she puts Chrisean Jr. in harm's way. And she does the same for herself. That's why we're sitting up here talking about yet another active warrant that could put her in jail, right? Remove her freedom and separate her from her child and her career, or whatever you want to call it, if that's what you want to call it. It's because she puts herself in harm's way. She lives recklessly. She don't give an F. She think everything is a joke. And I hope we're not going to be the ones to witness you crash and burn. Okay? Because you're a train wreck, just waiting to happen. And it's tragic. It's tragic. The way she blocks her blessings and then uses the Bible as a weapon in order to manipulate others and excuse their behaviors. And basically wash away the evil and wicked and despicable things that you have done and still do. You cannot use the word to wash away that stuff. You can't do all these things and then turn around and say, oh, well, I'm saved by God. I'm saved and sanctified. No, it doesn't work that way. We see you. We see you. And you know what? The only thing I think Chrisean loves to do is protect her own emotions and her fantasy world, her delusions. Okay? With this alternate self, or whoever she is, or she wants to be today, which is you know what it is? It's just a mask. It's a mask that all narcissistic people have. And you guys, I always tell you that a narcissistic injury is the worst thing that you can do to a narcissist. What is that? Revealing who they really are. And when that mask cracks, they have nothing. Okay? They will stop at nothing to protect the false self that they have been working on ever since whatever traumatic event that happened, which caused them to become a narcissist. It's the false self, because they don't have they have a fragile ego because they are empty inside. They don't have an identity. They don't have a self. Okay? They don't have a personality. They have no soul. They have no real identity. That was no secret that she thrives in toxic environments. And when we saw her with Blueface, that was one of the worst toxic, toxicity in human form that I could ever think of, right? Hands down. I don't know, y'all, but I wanted to share this with you. And you guys see it. She's lying, y'all. We saw the receipts. And it doesn't matter really who brought up the receipts. Those are public records. If I'm not mistaken, you can look that up for free. Now, sometimes you may have to, like Pacer, you got to have a certain like code and you got to send in your information and you get a letter back and they'll let you into Pacer. But there are certain websites that you can go to for free. I mean, Pacer is free to an extent, right? So that's why I'm giving it to you guys so outwardly and boldly. Like, who would make that up? Nobody's making this up. Nothing is doctored. Nothing is AI. The only thing that is fake is Chrisean. The only thing that is fake is Chrisean. All right. I mean, even Tiki said that she was a liar. Do you guys remember that? Don't worry, because I like to take you back. Okay. I will remind you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Let me pull up what Tiki had to say about her own sister. Damn near her twin. Damn near her twin. All right. You guys go ahead and take a listen. She called her a lie and a lot of other things.
Go ahead.
Hold on, y'all. We got to get through the commercials. I mean, that's a good thing.
Terrible moms. How you munching and gonna touch your child with the mouth? Terrible moms. Terrible moms. Murderers, liars, manipulators. And y'all keep talking about sewer, bitch. It cost me $10,000 to summons that bitch. She ain't got no fucking money. What am I suing her for? I could really post this shit. Like, bitches got summons, but motherfuckers act like they didn't get summons. They had to get summons through the email because bitches ain't even got an address. Let's talk about it. You bum, crusty, murderer, lying bitches. Period. I'm a mother. Go ask my children. They can actually tell you. I'm a mother. If you ain't a good mother, don't talk to me. If you ain't a bomb-ass mom like myself, don't talk to me. If your child can't come sit up on the bed and say, "Ma, I want this, this, and that. I want this, and that. Here go my grades, I'm going straight." If your child can't sit up on the end of your bed like my motherfucking child. One thing about it, when you're an asshole, when you're a bad person, it reflects. Look at y'all life. Look at y'all teeth. Y'all understand God is spreading the teeth because he said you're lying through your teeth? You bitches is liars, murderers, scammers, all of that. I'm not arguing with no fucking murderer. You going to jail, bitch. I'm not giving no commissary. I ain't answering the phone. None of that. I'm kidding. Do your child even have their own room or you still sleeping in the room with your baby? Let's talk about it. Bitches come on baddies can't even fight. You was an unstable creature. Fuck you come on baddies for. This ain't no fucking fashion show, ho. How you thought? This ain't no cry family show, ho. Bitch, put your fucking guards up, ho. Or shut the fuck up and sit down. Little crummy little butt, all that dookie in y'all fucking underwear.
Y'all heard what her own sister had to say. Okay? The sister that's closest to her. So don't come for us, okay? But we don't mind being the bad guys. Remember that. I don't mind being the bad guy. But you need to get your fly swatter before you come for us, Bookie. You need to get your fly swatter and go for the flies on the wall first, okay? By the time you get to us, you're going to be tired as hell. All right? You heard what she said. Now, you know what? Even Dre, who is Blueface's brother, called Chrisean out. He said, "You cap." Do y'all remember that? Remember when he called out Chrisean and called her cap?
why would my brother need you to pay for his lawyer fees when Wack handles his attorney fees, right? Wack got his lawyer. It'd be a lot of cap. And my brother not here to speak for himself to see what's the lines and what's not. But if you remember, and I'm not trying to speak, I'm just trying to like let you know when cap is going on. Chrisean was just sleeping in the airport on the floor like a month or two before my brother went to jail. She say that's her house, bro, but I think that's the tax lady house, and she be letting her use it for cap, for flex, right? That's because why are you at my brother's house? You know what I'm saying? Like stop trying to play with, you know what I'm saying? And pray for my brother, bro. Like, I'm pleased, because there's some weird stuff going on. So I'm pretty sure she don't have no money, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a little bit of money, it's probably because she done probably sold my brother's jewelry, because I seen her in a couple posts with my brother's chains on. I wasn't gonna say nothing. And I'm pretty sure the money that he asked you to put on his lawyer is his money. So if you're not doing it, then you low-key technically rob, bro, because you don't have any money. You haven't really generated any revenue. What have you been doing to have any money? So any money you have is probably his money. So he's probably asking you to put his money towards a lawyer. You get what I'm saying? So cut the cap, bro. Like, you really on some vindictive evil stuff, and you probably low ball trying to rob why you probably don't want them home. You know what I'm saying? See, now that's called cap.
No, it's called cap. That was Blueface's brother. You guys see where I'm going with this? Y'all see how it's the odds are piling up against her? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yet you celebrate Dick all year. And you want us to believe the words that are coming out your mouth. Girl, we don't. Okay? Yes, say that. Shout out to Princess in the building. Yes, say that, Blow. Look. So yes, I believe she was driving without a license. Isn't that a charge she got also in when she was arrested when she stole Blue's car? We went over that in the video. I'm not sure. It could have been, because I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm not sure. I think it was one, but it makes sense because, like I said, remember when she could not get what would make you not be able to get a checking account in your name? Now, I know about check systems, but who writes a check? You know what I'm saying? And she's only 25 years old, 26. It ain't been no check writing probably in her lifetime as an adult. So I know she ain't in no check systems. So what would prevent her from opening up a bank account where she could have her own money? Because remember, he had to open a bank account and he was taking her money. And Dre even let us in on that. Remember, he said that he took about $300,000 from Chrisean. And that probably was a couple of gigs or maybe even a couple of episodes. Because if you look up Chrisean's worth, her net worth is like $2 million or something like that. So she been touching some money, y'all. We're not gonna hate. And she ain't gonna turn us into no lie. She make herself look bad. We ain't gotta do it for her. We can give credit where credit is due, and she still looks like crap. Okay? It's still a crappy situation. We could give her all the accolades in the world, and it's still a crappy situation. So we ain't gotta bend, we ain't gotta fold, we ain't gotta lie to kick it. Now, I don't know if she's worth 1 million, a couple million. She's touched some money. All right? Let's not be no hater. Because haters turn into liars. And that's what I don't want. We can simply say we don't like you and we don't have to lie. You said in the last days the veil is thinning and we're seeing it for what it is. No more gray areas. I mean, if you really want the dead truth, that pretty much says it right there. Right? You remember what Cat Williams said? All will be exposed. Everybody will be exposed. And it just so happens that Generation X is really the one to get it. Generation X is really the one to really get it first. You know what I'm saying? Because all of our rappers, our singers, our athletes are fallen. All of our fallen stars. Everybody that's in jail, R. Kelly, P. Diddy. We talking about Jay-Z. We talking about Beyonce. We look. Right? It's crazy, y'all. And Chrisean is still collecting her SSI checks on point monthly. Yeah, somebody was saying that too. Somebody definitely was saying that. So, look, y'all. I let y'all hear everybody call her a liar. Now, the street lights is on, and we see you, girl. This is what I want to tell you. The street lights is on, and we see you. Your rep is built on gaslighting. And I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser, every time. Okay? Every time you bring your whack ass up over here, out here on these internet streets, we gon' from asshole to appetite, we gonna give it to you raw. Okay? Raw and uncut. Somebody say, what? I'm sorry, Chrisean lies a lot, but I think Tiki did it all them weird. Yeah, you remember what Tessa said now. Oh, did I have Tessa? I don't know. I thought I had Tessa on here, but that'll be for another live because you know what? They swear she made blue. Tiki would know best about Chrisean out of anyone. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She needs a payee. Yeah. Why though? Why did she need a payee? Why did she need that, y'all? Why couldn't she get her own checking account right at that part? That's what I'm saying. Did it have something to do with her ID? You said she said she don't have her ID, but wasn't that what her and Lemmy were fussing about when she left Zeus? Yes. And you guys remember when she went to the airport? Remember when she went to the airport and she didn't have her ID? Remember how she lied and said she didn't have her ID because she didn't want to get on the plane? Do y'all remember that? Where she got to the airport, she was like, oh my God, I don't have my ID. I don't have my ID. Y'all remember that? Now, I don't remember the context behind it or why, but I remember it's a video out there. Right? You said what? Blue owe her nothing. Somebody said, I go to church with her. She's horrid. We call CPS because Junior was bruised. Awful sick. She pleaded not to have CPS called. What? What is up, Valencia Wilson? Thank you so much for sharing that with us. You go to church with her? You said she's horrid. And y'all call CPS because Junior was bruised. So y'all do be doing stuff over there. We chalked the whole church up as blind, deaf, and crazy. Because we like, why ain't nobody doing nothing? But y'all, shout out to you. Because now we know. I mean, I'm just being a little facetious. But to know that you actually go to the church and y'all have called CPS, I told y'all that I didn't tell y'all that somebody from the church called CPS. I didn't say that. Because again, we was like looking at y'all like, what's wrong with that church? Like, ain't nobody saying nothing. But we see now that we stand corrected. But what I told y'all was CPS, there's something that's preventing CPS from coming after. There's something that she has put in play. Because it's not like what we think. Like, we just think CPS is over there like, ooh, 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 just like whistling Dixie and shit, looking up at the sky, kicking rocks and shit. But they're not. They are not. But what the question is, what is preventing them? You feel me? What is preventing them? Wait a minute. Hold up. Because what? Let me see. Let me see, y'all. How do I do my link? Oh, I was about to leave the studio. Share a referral link? What does that mean? No. Oh damn! I don't even know how to put my link up. I don't even know where to get my link because I've never invited anybody. I was gonna see if you wanted to come up and talk, but girl, I don't even know how to do it. Where is it? Oh my god! Oh wait a minute, hold on. Is it over here? I don't even know where my link is, y'all. Because if I've done it, I haven't done it in so long. Where in the fuck is the link at? Anyways, thank you for that information, girl. I was gonna have you come up, but I don't know where my damn link is. I don't want to hold up the live. You said what? They made us leave and didn't let them in. You say what? They made y'all leave? What is that? What do you mean? They made us leave and didn't let them in. Didn't let who in? Cause girl, you got some tea we ain't gonna get from nobody. Where in the fuck is my link? Y'all, I don't know how to find my link. Oh, wait a minute. Is it in a banner? No, damn. Oh well. Okay, so tell us in the chat, girl. Because where's my link at? I don't even know. Anyways, okay. But can you clarify that? Because we want to know, okay? Oh, you're no longer allowed in the church? What? Wait a minute. Manage layouts. Where in the frick is the link? Anybody know where the link is in StreamYard? Because even if she don't come up, I wanted to at least extend that. This is not it. Uh-oh, what the fuck? I don't even know what that is. Damn, y'all. Anybody know where the link is when you on StreamYard? Oh, wait, let's see. Guest. Wait a minute, hold on. Guest. Guest can stream. Upgrade. Damn. Anyways, thank you so much, Valencia, girl. I was gonna have you come up, girl. It haunts you. Oh my God, what? Oh, okay, hold on. You said what? Send me your email address. I'll send you real life proof. They had a whole conference about it all, girl. You ain't said nothing but a word. Girl, you ain't said nothing but a word. Let me put it in caps. It's not in capital, but I'm just putting it in caps so you can see it. What? I'm gonna be more equipped next time, y'all. I didn't expect someone who actually went to church or, you know what I'm saying, got exclusive tea to hit my line. Okay. And this is my email right here, blownasociety@gmail.com. Or you can follow me you can DM me at my Instagram. Okay. It's not caps. I just put it in caps just so it's kind of bold out there. All right. So either way, please reach out to me. Okay. Make sure you follow or not. It doesn't matter. Maybe you just popped in. But what? Y'all, we have some exclusive tea. All right. We have someone who literally went to church with Chrisean. They called CPS and they were kicked out of the church and not allowed back in. We knew something was going on. Oh yeah, ask Chat GPT. Hold on. Oh, Chat GPT. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me see, y'all. She may not want to come up, but still. Let me see. How do you find the link? What did I say it was called? For StreamYard. Let me see. To find a link from StreamYard. No. Let me see. I'll just do it next time because, oh no, mobile guest link. Hold on. Invite, oh, found by typing invite a guest. Okay, in the broadcast dashboard. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. In the broadcast dashboard, where in the fuck is that? This is the broadcast invite. Okay, here it is. Oh, okay. Duh. Okay, I remember now, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, now I'm just putting this link out there. If you want to come up, you said, if you want to come up, girl, I just wanted to invite you and put the link and just have it there, okay? If you want to come up. Okay. Now, what else did you say? What? Wait a minute, because I done skipped something. What? Girl. Thank you so much, Dorothy, for welcoming Valencia. Wait a minute, let me see what you said. Thank you for sharing, Valencia. We are very appreciative because all we want is the truth, okay? And help for Chrisean Jr., okay? We are hashtag Save Junior. It's all up and down my timeline. I have so many videos, so the proof is in the pudding. Nobody is trying to front or anything. We need to hear more. Yes. Y'all was kicked out the church. We knew it was something. You know what? All it takes is a little clarity. That's all it takes is a little clarity, y'all. Hold on. Where is that part? Hold on, y'all, because she said something. Wait a minute. Okay. You said, yes, I will follow you. I love you and Sean. I have been screaming help. They've had my social. What? They've had my social media removed and all? What the fuck? What? We are patient, Nay. Take your time. Okay, girl. Yeah, I got it. I put the link. I mean, you know, I don't want to push it on you, but next time when you come, girl, or if you want to come up now, or the next time when I go live, turn on your notifications, and I will bring you up if you're more prepared. Okay. I don't want to catch anybody off guard. Maybe you just wanted to tap in. Maybe you just want to listen in. So no pressure, because we will be back. Okay. Tomorrow. You said what? I just pray. I fast. I have prayer group about. Okay. Hold on, you guys, because I'm going to add her to the stage. Hold on. Okay. Why is it not scooting over? All right, you guys, hold on. Let me just bring her up. Okay.
Okay, hello. Can y'all hear me? I'm trying to. How do I stop the echoing?
Is it echoing? You have to turn me down. Like.
Okay. Okay, give me. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Hear me? Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if you guys see me really good?
Yes, we can see you too. Thank you so much for joining my platform. We really appreciate it. And I'm sorry to hear what happened to you because you tried to help Junior. Is there anything that you want to say while you're up on the platform?
Yeah, we hold on, y'all. I didn't want to be emotional.
Oh, girl, you're gonna make me cry.
I'm gonna calm down because I want to be strong, and God has called me for this purpose, and it's hard. So just give me 1 second. I didn't mean to be emotional. I'm sorry, Chat.
It's fine. Take your time. It's fine. Take your time. It's an emotional subject, and what has happened to you, you can't help but be emotional. But just take your time.
I'm gonna go in my daughter's
Okay.
on the couch, so I'm gonna go in my kitchen. So my daughter is special needs as well. So first I'm gonna start with a little bit about my background. So I survived a brutal sexual assault, and so I'm telling you a little bit briefly about myself so that you'll understand why I even put myself in this situation to be hurt like this. I survived a brutal sexual assault when I was young. I was pregnant at 11 by my stepdad, and he unalived my baby inside my stomach brutally. I've had to have a lot of surgeries, a lot of reconstructive surgeries and everything. I've been in and out of foster care and all type of stuff. So I ended up graduating. I got a mentor and I had advocates in place, and I graduated at 16 as valedictorian. And then I got a full academic scholarship, and God had already been calling me, and I'm not perfect. I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger, older, all of that, trying to run away from the calling that I have towards God. So, I mean, the calling from God. And so I was able to identify a lot with Chrisean, and she's a very manipulative person. So I actually live in Oklahoma, and we started trying to help her in the county jail. And then we went to the church in Tulsa. And I was C Junior.
Oh my God.
Y'all don't know how bad it really is.
Oh my God.
So when when Ronnie started speaking, so anyway, at the church, I'm all over the place. So
that's fine.
And I don't even cry in front of people. When I seen Junior, he was abused. He had bruises all over him.
Oh my God.
He was sick. He was filthy.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know that he wasn't able to eat. I kept on trying to get him to eat.
Oh my God. So you were attending a church in Oklahoma, right?
Yes, but I kept in contact and we was invited to come. I tried to always be copacetic and stuff, and because I always worked in youth ministry. And the pastor, Todd, and them, they told me that when I first started inquiring, I know the signs of abuse, and I know that I just know, even with special needs and everything, and I have a lot of scar tissue and everything, and I had complicated pregnancies with all of my kids. My daughter, my last child, my youngest daughter, she was born 4 months early on a laundromat floor, and they said she would never walk, talk, be potty trained, or any of that. So I didn't accept that. I got early in, and when I say I didn't accept it, I mean I did not accept that was just going to be final for her. Not that I did not accept it and I denied services and everything. I got early intervention and everything. My daughter runs, she plays sports, she does all of that. Now you can't look at her and tell she's special needs. She still have sensitivity issues, behavior issues and everything. So I'm very familiar with special needs and abuse and just everything, like the whole dynamic.
Right.
And I've always been receptive to help resources or whatever. Like I was always looking up stuff, researching everything. Like when you don't have a phenomenal parent, and I'm not bashing my parents, I have since forgiven my parents and everything. But when you don't grow up with phenomenal parents, you try to overcompensate and try to make sure that because you're not learning directly from a mom or this or that, so you overcompensate and want to go above and beyond. Even me as a woman, so they tell me I'm overly clean and all of that, and so I was invited to be able to. So anyway, let me go back a little bit. So at the church or whatever, they told me at the church that don't when I started inquiring and I'm asking and I'm shouting from the rooftops or whatever, and I started recording for my own personal evidence and everything, because I'm like, everybody is acting like a zombie, like this is so demonic. And I said, they told me, tried to convince me that she was traveling and she's doing this and doing that. So you know how it is when you try. I don't understand, because I'm the type of parent, if I'm on a plane with my kids, especially when they're that small, I don't care if they got to take what we call down here where I'm from, we call it hoe baths. I don't care if they got to get in the tub and I got to hit your hot spots, wash my babies off. I keep wipes, a soapy rag in a Ziploc bag. I just don't understand the concept that they was trying to explain to me, gaslighting me, saying this is because she's traveling and all this. So I kept notating it and I kept saying something is not right. And it wasn't just the fact of his appearance. It was her interactions with him. She cusses in the church. She's very messy. It's always chaos and everything, but they use her for promotion. And I feel like it's very Luciferic doctrine going on in both churches. I stayed to my own detriment because I have a heart for children.
Right.
So fast forward, this is what they tried to tell me then. So then, and then I also do freestyle gospel poetry and everything, and I minister to you through the art of gospel poetry. So I be invited a lot of places. They was like, well, let's go out here to Maryland, da.
Right.
Girl, we go out there. It was to the point to where I could not even take it no more. I couldn't take it. I called CPS. They tore me down. They said that I was a troublemaker. And then y'all got to think about, it's like me and probably several other people that are still there. I'm not there no more, but they still be there. They be recording, they be posting stuff online, like the stuff that be getting exposed. They do that on purpose.
Right.
They don't want me to disclose their name because they don't want what happened to me happen to them, because they feel like at least if they're there close, they can keep an eye on him. We donate clothes. We have bathed him in the church bathrooms. I left and I went to go get clothes myself. And that's not to be praised, because that's what we supposed to do. Is basic. That's basic, bare minimum. I would do it for anybody's kids.
Right.
I knew something was very wrong and I was up against something very demonic. When I called CPS out there, and she said, she begged them not to let them in. She begged them not to let them in. Mm-hmm. And they did it. They told me that I need to leave. They said that I was an SH stir and they would follow up with me. I had people coming to tell me they were sorry that happened. Nobody took up for me. They humiliated me in front of everybody. And nobody would listen to me.
You know, I
tried to reach out to Carlissa, everybody, because I never want clout or whatever. This is embarrassing to even, I don't even know what word to use right now. And I have an extensive vocabulary, but I don't even know what to say right now, because to me, I wish that I would have not took just know or just allow myself to be dismissed. So when they told me to leave, the police was called as well. They told me they was going to escort me to the airport.
What?
And I was recording on the other phone. I can show you my other phone.
Well, you know, I want to take time out right now to, first of all, express my deepest apologies for what you went through. Okay, not only just from when you were a child and everything that you endured, but for you standing up and doing the right thing. And a lot of times we know that once you speak up for the truth, you know, things like this happen. But to actually hear you saying that this happened, not only is it a relief, but it's also heartbreaking because we could not figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're like, why is nobody speaking up? Why is this not happening? But at the same time, we were saying maybe there is somebody speaking out and we just don't know. And for you to come and validate that is
yes, ma'am.
is amazing. And I want to I just want to let you know how your bravery and you coming up and doing the right thing is such a blessing. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I just want to thank you for doing that for Junior. And this is why I don't like doing these things because I'm an empath and I do not want to cry on my own platform. But when I think about the things that Junior has been through, and for you to describe that precious baby like that, and I totally believe you. I believe every
Yes,
word
ma'am.
that is coming out of your mouth. But
Yes, ma'am. I really, it was an inspiration because of Ronnie, because he wasn't lying. Like when I was in foster care, when we were young, my baby cousin, we were separated or whatever. She stayed with me and my grandma at first and all of this stuff. And then she got relocated to California and everything. I lived back and forth there. I've traveled all over. And my baby cousin, Melissa Bradley, you could look it up as well. That's my blood cousin. Her father and my grandmother was siblings. My cousin was 10 years old. I believe that's the age. She was younger than me a little bit. My cousin went into foster care out there in placement, and she was stealing food out the kitchen. She was hungry. They drug her to the woods, and they beat her until they severed her head. That was the first time in my life I can remember something just so, like, even with me going through surviving sexual abuse and all of that, it didn't feel the same. It was like something that, like, we was attached, like she was my soul. It just, I don't know how to explain it, but we was attached. Like, I feel like my stepdad was the outsider. He was a predator. He preyed on me. She was my heart and soul. And I'm saying that because it's no way on earth that I would ever suggest a child go into CPS, because it's very, very, it could be a very horrific experience. It's very, a lot of downfalls, but for me to want to call CPS and follow through with it, I had to sing something very, very bad. And then I wasn't going to say nothing. People have attacked me and said that I'm judging her and all this other stuff. And I want to be clear that I have love for the person that Chrisean could choose to be, but the behavior that she has is very dark, is very demonic. And God tells us to judge people by the fruit that they bear. The Bible is full of judgment. I don't know where we come as a community about not judging people. You have to judge in order to separate yourself from people that's not equally yoked to you.
Right.
And this has taken a lot of toll on me because I've been dealing with my own health issues. I took a break from being an advocate and a youth leader, traveling and all that, because I got, I'm dealing with cancer. I got polycythemia vera. I have to get transfusions and I have to get treatments where they take a liter of blood off of me. I was sitting there on the couch with my machine and stuff. I can show you, but that don't matter. It's just taking a lot of toll on me because I sit up and I look at my kids and I can't imagine wanting to just love them and protect them and be there for them. And people be saying that Chrisean had a hard life and a hard past, but I don't use my past as an excuse to hurt people and abuse my kids and to be evil towards people. Actually, I'm probably too nice and kind to my own detriment.
Right.
And you don't have to, it's a choice. You don't have to be evil. You don't have to not love your kids and stuff. You wake up every day and you choose to show up as a mother, as your best version of yourself. And I always tell people, even when we do our best, sometimes your best ain't good enough. I've experienced that before too. And she might be doing her best, but that's not good enough for him. And he deserved better. And it be just haunting me. I be seeing y'all's content.
Yeah.
When I be watching your content and stuff, I was dealing with so much. I was in the hospital when I first started watching you, and you uplifted me so much. And then I was seeing you talking about Ronnie and his family and everything, and the hurt and pain that he probably felt like me when he passed, because you just feel like you keep screaming and nobody listening and people turning against you, and the only thing you want to do is just help somebody. And it's an innocent, beautiful child. I think Junior is a beautiful, innocent baby.
Girl,
and I just wish I'm a mess. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine, and you are a true blessing, and God hands are on you, truly. Okay, not this fake thing that Chrisean puts on, because we see right through her. We see right through her, and our genuine desire to help Junior is real. It has nothing to do with clout. It has nothing to do with any of that. This is just a platform that I use. So I get it.
Yes, ma'am. And I want people to know, it's important for people to know that if she was really everybody's salvation is between them and God. And I understand that, but you could just judge by her fruit, her behaviors, and how much she flip-flops. And one thing, like me being saved, like I said, no, God doesn't call us to be perfect. He calls us to serve him with our whole heart and mean it when we do. And me being saved and being on my journey, God convicts me. He convicts me when I'm frustrated and I say, y'all go in y'all room and stuff. He convicts me as a mother because I do have a relationship with him and I'm trying to get closer to the Lord. And he convicts me and he say, go in there and go apologize to your daughter. He convicts me and he say, don't be, pray for more patience. He convicts me when I'm driving little stuff like I want to flick somebody off. He convicts me and he say, what if there's a person trying to hurry up and get to the school for their child? He makes you think twice and reconsider. He starts racing away your old way of thinking, your old mindset. What if you lay down with this person? This person has so many soul ties. When I first started my journey of celibacy and abstaining from sex, it wasn't because of me trying to be holy or not wanting to fornicate. My biggest fear was spirits jump. Spirits can manifest. Spirits can go from person to person. I didn't want to bring the spirit of lust into my home and expose it to my children, because I know that I come from a background, childhood of perversion, and the devil been using men in my experiences to try to attack me and silence me and kill dead my purpose in life. And so I know that it was so many people's salvation in life depended on me getting back up and keep being strong. And when you say God convicts you, I don't understand if she's saved. How can she not just simply just come to terms with, y'all, my son is in this condition because of my behavior, the choices that I made. But I'm going to fight with everything in me to give him the best quality of life that he can actually have right now. I failed. I'm getting back up. That's how you are when you have a real relationship with God, because I've fallen so many times. And Lord knows I shouldn't even be here, but God has seen fit to bless me with his grace and his mercy. And if Chrisean see this, she needs to know that, yes, she's been a terrible person and she's made terrible mistakes, but it's not too late to get it together. And it's not too late to start pouring into him and to pour into herself. And she just needs to know that obviously he loves her because he keeps giving her grace and mercy. Every day that she wake up, he giving her the opportunity to make it right with him, to make it right with Junior. She's giving it. And how can she not be convicted when she named him Jesus? How can you look at him every day, call him baby Jesus, and it's not searing your consciousness to treat him right, to be a reflection of God? I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get that. And if she knows somebody don't do something, he not gonna survive because she can't stand him.
And this is what we have known all along. This is what I've talked about all along. I just could not confirm it. I could not confirm it, but you coming on this platform and telling your story, you have helped more people than you know. And the people that are in this chat want nothing more than to get Junior help. And now that you know that someone actually was reaching out, because you're probably not the only one. And we thinking y'all just sitting up there just like, la, la, la. We're like, wait a minute, are these really people of God? Like, if I was there, I would have been called.
Yes, ma'am.
But I wanted
she
to
said,
ask you,
go ahead. I've seen the question on here. I'll answer it, Miss Christina Miller, here in just a second. I see your question.
Yeah, so I mean, the grief and the
so she wants to know. She wants to know. I'm not trying to talk over you, Miss Lisa. I guess it's a time lapse.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me. I apologize for interrupting you. Did you want me to answer the question that she asked first, or did you want to ask me something?
No, you can answer the question that she's asking you. I'm sorry, I know it's a lapse, but go ahead.
It's okay. So what did you see about Junior when you gave him a bath? What about the bruises? Anything else we should know? I want to give Junior dignity, but I'm gonna say his area down below. I don't want to say nothing derogatory against him. It looks like not even real. It don't even I mean, it's not as big and swollen as before. It's not a lot of inflammation, but it looks null and void, like it might as well not even exist.
Oh my God.
His bruises mainly on his back, his lower back. Like, people keep saying he's scratching and stuff. I remember seeing, like, it looked like a scab, not a rash. A rash is like, it shows up as bumps and is, like it becomes it's a rash before it becomes a sore.
Right.
This was a sore. Like I don't know if it reminds you of if somebody was to be on a bike and they was to slide and it like scraped, and it was that type of sore. Like, it was a scab all right there. It was like, you know how the edges look infected, like when it looks like greenish on the edges and like different colors, and then it like goes on the end towards the inside, it's like a maroonish color. I know that's a sign of infection. And the smell from it, I thought that him, getting bird baths and this and that, I'm thinking it's because of the obviously it's because of hygiene as well. But the smell is not just from not bathing. It is like a smell of decay.
What?
of decomp. And I don't think that her family really realizes that's what that is, because she's so passive. She be like, oh, it's this. She explained things away. The people that be in Cali that be asking questions, she say that she explains it away that his stuff is in Baltimore. The people that be in Baltimore asking questions, she explains it away that it gets handled in California. It's like playing the odds against the middle. Like far as other bruises, the bottom of his feet. So the bottom, I noticed that his hands, the inside of his hands and the bottom of, and that's why I know the signs of abuse. So I remember when when we was in foster care, whatever, I remember this young lady, her mom used to pop, pop, pop on the bottom of her, on the inside of her hands and the bottom of her feet, because it don't leave a lot of traces and bruises, and you know what I mean? Like you can't you can't really tell or whatever, I guess. And so his stuff was so tender and so raw, and he don't walk. He not using his hands like that. It looked like when she noticed she gonna be around people and stuff, it looked like she spanks him. I don't know if I'm allowed to say whoop or whatever. I'm not trying to be graphic on your platform. It looks like she purposely targets his feet and his hands.
Oh my God.
When was the last time Chrisean was in Oklahoma? I think she snuck in for 2 days to try to handle some illegal business, maybe last October.
Oh my God.
She did not come. She came to Oklahoma. Have a lot of resources for people, like Section 8. Like they have all kind of stuff. Even when you're not applying for stuff, they got stuff that they help you with: vouchers, clothes, shoes. Like they are very resourceful. So it was just a lot. I'm trying to remember other bruises and stuff. Not in his head. His chest area. It was just red, like somebody. And I remember, you know how like if you do this to somebody's chest, like not punching them straight up, but like say if I was on the side of you and I just did, you know what I mean, did a side, that I remember seeing it look like that or whatever. Let me see. I'm trying to remember, y'all. I got so much stuff saved and noted and all this other stuff, like real life, like footage, everything I'm gonna send to you. I know what's the name was telling me to hit her email, but I couldn't hit her email because she kept telling me to follow the page and message her. I couldn't get it to her. And then but yeah, I know that it was you, Sean, and another. I just wanted to do it behind the scenes. So I said something on the chat. I didn't even think you was about to ask me to come up. I just wanted to get your information because when I tell y'all don't realize that. Oh, and let me see. Let me think. I gotta think, y'all. Up under his knee, up under the back of his right knee. Y'all need to pay attention. If you ever notice, he's barely ever in shorts or only like when he don't have clothes on, it's always a blanket and stuff like that or whatever. And y'all need to look up under that right. Let me see. Yeah, the up under the right back of the right knee. It reminds you as if somebody wanted to, you showing out in church, your grandma reach up under there so it's discreet and get the pension and stuff.
Right.
That's what it reminded me of. And I say that because it was literally like wounded in a twist look like.
Oh my God.
I don't know what else, y'all. Like he can't. I feel dumb. I never considered a feeding tube or any of that until like I was seeing the stuff. Like I was matching up when I'm looking at it in real time with what people are saying, and I was like, that's why the baby won't eat. He won't eat nothing. I don't know why they making it seem like banana smushed or baby food or whatever. If it's not in that bottle and they don't thin it out, not know how we make our babies bottles when we want them to be full and settle down and chill out and you know what I'm saying and not be waking up through the night. No, his has to be extra thinned out. It cannot be thick. He cannot even swallow pureed baby food mixed with milk in that bottle. He cannot.
What?
But if it's too thick, yes. If it's too thick of a consistency, it's not even getting swallowed, even in liquid form. That's how serious it is. If you ever notice, if she give him a bottle or whatever, and he's laying down this way, if he starts to whine or fuss or anything, she's taking him off of camera. That's because it'll come right out his nose.
What?
Let me see, y'all.
God.
I don't know what else. I don't know if y'all got any more questions or whatever. And the pastors, I ain't even gonna go. I'm gonna say this because I've said it before publicly. Even with how dark those pastors are and the doctrine that they conserve, and they have a money ministry and exploitation, they still have enough sense to carry themselves publicly better than she do. Yes, I do have proof. I'm willing to send it to the email. I have visual proof, video clips, and everything. Yes, ma'am.
You know what? This is absolutely devastating, but this is what we knew. We just didn't know the details of it because if you have been listening and following me, we often pull up clips from videos and we break them down. And there was a video where she was in the car and she was sick. Chrisean Jr. was sick and he was coughing. And in this video, this specific video, she reaches over to change his diaper. And you can tell in her body length, in her body movements, that she is like pinning him down or like she's pushing on him. And you can tell by the change in her voice, her breathing, and the way her body moves. I knew that. And in the specific video, she says, "You cannot grab down there." And then she says, "You're dirty down there." She's like, "But not anymore." And it's that video when she's in the car. But you've seen it firsthand. But I'm just
yes, ma'am. I seen the video when he's sick and everything like that, and I even got on there on the live thing. I said, you know darn well he do not need to be drinking no bottle or drinking nothing laying on his back. And when he drinks sitting, but that's why when he be in the stroller or anything, he's kind of like sitting in an angle. Right. You ain't gonna seen her lay him flat down and give him something not on camera. Because I'm gonna say this, you're not gonna see it when he start fussing. For some reason, when he makes his cries, or even if he's laughing, it's gonna come right out his nose. And I've done that before with water, you know what I'm saying? Like but this is not that. It's thick, like, and it can't be anything that's thick, even liquid. He cannot. He cannot swallow it. Y'all, I'm trying to do the best I can, guys. I'm just not trying to be emotional. She slowly, I pray, Chrisean goes to jail.
Putting the video up. Yeah, I was just putting different comments up because you have definitely shared more than enough. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You have given us an insight into what we already knew. You are definitely an angel for even speaking up and speaking out. I feel like, I mean, I don't mean to be bleak, but for the most part, these people are allowing her to do it. It's not many people that have probably spoken up. So I truly want to thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll send you all the information. I'll send you the advocacy stuff. I'm not going to say it on here because we work with troubled teens and battered women.
Right.
But I'm going to send you. I know that I like your integrity. I know I could have made money and all that. Y'all, I don't want that. There's not a dollar nobody can pay me, offer me for information or nothing. I want somebody with integrity to have a platform to just help him. And I'm letting you know right now, that white man, Sean, her dad, he be behind the scenes all the time. Him and Lisa be there all the time. I don't know why they don't get on the camera no more with her. It's like they're trying to. I noticed that ever since Ronnie passed, they like try to distance themselves from her, like like trying to make it as if they don't even know her. But I'm telling y'all right now, I've seen the police and CPS show up and not. They did have intentions on going inside. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't let them go inside. However, I seen them be more aggressive about why are you calling? Why is it, like it's not normal. It's not normal. And I'm familiar with the system and I have to work close with certain people and certain agencies to get that many calls, y'all. That many calls, 10,000 calls. And it's not even an open investigation. That means that they at least go look and do a wellness check and they ask you to take the child's diaper off. They go over just visually. And then if they feel like that is okay, then they close the case and they leave. But to not even do that,
right?
I'm telling y'all up against something that y'all don't even know. It's demonic, it's deep, and I don't even know. I don't even know. And yes, she does have informant status in Oklahoma. In the court. Let me see what else. I'm just trying to think of the major stuff because I could send you everything.
Right.
It is just this is what I wanted to tell y'all too. So everything that I'm telling y'all, this is not nothing that Carlissa does not know. And I'm gonna send you stuff that's gonna knock your whole mouth off because I don't know why she got all them thousands of layers and filters on him. He don't look like that.
He don't?
He's a beautiful, phenomenal, innocent, nonverbal, special needs child. I don't know why and that's how I tell everybody, that's how y'all know he does have disabilities. And y'all also know that she's the reason that caused them. Because people say, well, how do you know if it's not genetic? She got a million gazillion siblings, a quadrillion nieces and nephews, 5,900. She got 2 daddies, 2 different races with the same name on either side of all the daddies, all the baby daddies, all the mamas, all the godmamas. Ain't nobody got a genetic, physical deformity, birth effect, special needs that you can that's physically manifested. Now we know that the mental elevators all start shaking after the first flow. Right. I'm talking about physical impairments, special needs. She got a million relatives. Not one of them shares any type of physical manifestations of special needs impairments. Not one. Not the ones that come out. Not the ones on addictions. Not the ones. None of them. So y'all know that she understands that she caused this, and that's why she distanced herself from the disabilities. Because if it was genetic, she would own up to it. She would admit to it, and it would be. It probably would be a different outcome, but because she know that she caused these impairments, that's exactly why she distanced herself. And what I want to tell y'all is Carlissa knows everything that I know, and not from me. Carlissa knows firsthand herself. She done changed his diaper. She done fed him. She done tried to put cereal in his milk. And everything. Carlissa knows everything that I know. And if that was Carlissa's grandchild, do y'all think that that baby would be across state lines and getting no medical intervention?
Right.
No, it just wouldn't happen. It would not happen. Y'all know that nobody can't even raise their voice at Journey Pie, at Pink Face, when she cussing. She cussing and nobody better not touch. You seen the way that Chrisean grabbed that baby's glass and was reaching for them glass, and Carlissa lost it.
Yeah.
So if that was just touching the glasses, Carlissa said, I heard she be doing witchcraft and that. So you mean to tell me that based off of a rumor that Carlissa heard, Chrisean cannot touch or access her grandchildren? But you mean to tell me she's gonna allow that baby mama to run off into the sunset with her grandson that has all of these special needs it would have never happened. And Blueface is whatever, a mess, whatever y'all want to say or whatever he is. But one thing he is he's never denied any of his biological children. And he has always been financially and emotionally supportive. He do things that I don't agree with. He's dealing with his own mess, but he ain't never denied them other kids.
Right.
You're right. Carlissa ain't. She's you're absolutely right. I do agree that she has her issues that she's dealing with and all of that. But I'm telling you, Carlissa does not care because she's not biologically tied to that little boy.
Right. And
She's
we knew
not
that.
biologically tied to him.
We knew that. I knew that Blueface, I knew it. Now, I think that he was just holding on to that for some type of clout. I think he had a disclosure because remember, he said out loud that he got paid $100K on that interview.
To say that that was his, to say that that was his child, and then shortly afterwards, he started saying that that wasn't his son. It's all kind of things that I've discerned spiritually, and we know behind the scenes and stuff like that, even down with his brother Dre and all of that. The best thing I could do for them is just prayer. But at the end of the day, I feel like when I was fasting and praying, and I had did my prayer group, and I'm gonna have some other people talk to you and send you stuff too. They just want to be left anonymous.
Right.
But they can commemorate everything that I'm telling you. We done did prayer groups. We've had a fast and a pray for 3 days. That third day, I was starting to get discouraged. And that's when Blueface posted online that he could no longer go on with the guilt and that that's by Ronnie's biological child. And I was just screaming. I was like, well, that's somewhere to start. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not here for I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm not here to influence anybody. I didn't really want my face to really be shown like that, but it is what it is. I'm going to come boldly before the Lord because the devil is a lie. The only thing I want everybody to take away from this is that Junior does need help. He does need to be saved. And I just want to encourage you because I don't want y'all to ever get up or get discouraged and y'all hurt seeing this and everything because we hurt looking at it. Imagine how Junior feels trapped inside of himself with no voice. We the only voice he got. He trapped inside of himself because his mother attacked him inside of her womb. Her womb wasn't even a safe place for herself. She allowed every man to have access to her womb. And I said, ain't no way in the world. She's a SA survivor and she allows different men inside of her womb, inside of her bed, inside of the hotel, sleeping next to her child, all of this, all that stuff with Taseki. I don't know what her motivation was, but I don't believe that Taseki did that to her because the way she moves, like either you on one side of the spectrum where you all the way just gone and off the Richters, or you on the other side of the spectrum where you're overprotective. How are you playing this role where you're aware that you're supposed to be saved and you're supposed to serve and you're supposed to be a protector? That's the role she plays. It's a performative role. But then you allow drugs and alcohol and everything inside your womb, spiritual soul ties, and then she let these men sleep in the bed with these babies, and we know that because they always coming out exposing her or holding the baby. The first boy, Figgy, had him on his lap in the boat. Then the next boy had him here. Then this boy, Bino, done had him all in the hotels and here and there and everywhere. And then 3-3 or whatever. I mean, like, how are you a survivor? And she talking about she don't want him around Blue because it's her job to protect him. She's not protecting him from Blue because how are you protecting him from Blue, but you wasn't even protecting him inside your womb? She's protecting herself because one thing Blue ain't afraid to do is to get online and expose it, even if it make him look like Blue. Blue is the type of person that he'll take 3 licks, 10 licks to the face, long as he can get 1 lick in. And he's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Somebody is asking, is Junior blind?
I feel like he is, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. And I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all can tell. Anytime she say give her a kiss, if she not humming, Is he able to follow?
No.
She said, give me a kiss. And then she goes like this. Pay attention, y'all. She said, he's able to feel vibrations and stuff. And when you lose one sense, your body overcompensates in other areas. Y'all don't notice that when she doing all of this stuff and everything else to him, the reason why she does that, y'all keep saying she's trying to straighten his eyes.
Right.
She's doing that because if the filter is not lined up, when you do those filters and you got to have your eyes open in order for it to overlay on your face, like the glasses and stuff, you get the blinking and moving your eyes, the filter will shift. She's doing that for the filters. She does not want y'all to know his real life appearance.
Oh.
Y'all keep thinking and then so if he starts going and looking and doing this and doing all of that or whatever, when she does that, that's because the filter is about to start shifting. She knows what she's doing.
Oh,
it's kind of like the magic trick where you got to tell everybody to look over here while you tricking them over there.
Right.
If I get all y'all's attention over here, y'all can't see that I didn't pull the quarter from behind my ear. Y'all see I really pulled it out my pocket.
Oh my God. I would have never. It's just all so horrible. And we all knew that something is wrong. We've been saying this and shouting this from the rooftop for years. Now, I didn't know when he was first born because all of this wasn't out. All of this information that leaked out was not out when, he was 1, 2, 3 months old. And I had just started, because before when I used to cover Chrisean, I was highlighting her.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was big upping her. You know what I'm saying? I was rooting for her. Her being a young woman, I was trauma bonding with her. So I cannot say just from off top that I knew because I didn't. It took people.
I knew, but I think it was more because of my discernment and everything. I think it was more because of my discernment and everything. And then it was a gift that I be saying it's a gift. My grandmother says that when you are exposed to your innocent being taken by a certain type of spirit or a certain type of character, a certain type of person, your body automatically can pinpoint or tell when that type of spirit, demonic, whatever, that type of character you're in its presence.
Right.
So I literally can look at a man and I could tell when he's bisexual, if he's this, he's down low. I could tell if he's a predator. I can tell. I'm able to I can look and I can tell. My cousins will show me a picture. God has always given me dreams. Every dream that I've ever had, far as God revealing something to me, it's always come to pass. I'll share more about that with y'all at a later time. That's gonna blow your mind too. But yeah, like all of my dreams have always shown me, warned me, or it was either to warn me, to show me something, or for me to intervene, and pray and interrupt the assignment. But I just always knew, and even when I'm trying to, and then I tell people when I help you, it's not because you ran game on me or because I don't know no better or I can't see through you spiritually. It's because I know all of those things and I still choose to go against it because I really want to help you.
Right.
You can't run. There's no amount of game you can run on me that I'm not going to pick up on. Right. And I just kept seeing, and it was just tugging at my heart. And I'm like, well, let me just give her a benefit of the doubt. But I don't know why. I just always knew, but it was one of those things like, I feel like even she might like how everybody was thinking like she gonna get it together. You know what I mean? I done been through life before. Who ain't been through life?
Right.
And we wasn't all thinking on the level that it is now. So we like, yeah, we gonna corral around her, we gonna support her, we gonna love her, encourage her. We got this. We've seen worse.
Right.
Girl, when I tell you
I wanted to ask you, how were you able to develop a relationship with Chrisean enough so where you were able to be with Chrisean Jr.? Like were you
okay, so listen, I was working in youth ministry. So at first, when everybody's asking why is he always in the sanctuary with her, the reason why he's always in the sanctuary with her, because when he would be in the youth ministry while everybody, the adults, was in the sanctuary, we would have him. When we started complaining and noticing and everything, that's when she snatched him and kept him close to her. Everybody be wanting to say, well, she doesn't neglect him. She always has him with her. All abusers have their victims with them.
Right.
Do you think my stepdaddy let me go spend the night at my grandma's house so I could get away long enough for them to tell that something was wrong?
Right.
You think he was about to let me go around my biological father, knowing my father would have took him away instantly? Do you think I'm watching my mouth on your live? You think that how many men that have DV, they are committing DV against their wives? How many of them let their wives go to the club or even go to the store? How many of them are allowed to walk to the mailbox?
Yeah.
People got to think. They keep on saying she's not neglecting him. He's always with her. That's the number one sign of an abuser.
Right.
What mother, especially with a special needs child, does not need a break? And if you're going to be able to get a break and he's in a safe environment with his so-called generic father and his so-called generic grandma, whoever it is, who ain't hopping on the bandwagon and letting him go and get you a break? Because that is a whole lot to deal with and handle.
Right.
But it's not a whole lot if you will lay him on the bed at a room or lay him in a stroller, park it and go on, and life continues. You're not stopping to change and wipe and check noses and change feeding tubes and do saline rinses and moisturize her and take the time to argue with him to brush his teeth, because his teeth don't ever be brushed. You're not going to sit up there. You're not doing none of that. It's just like, it's like as if he never. And she's coming out saying that he doesn't have. Now all of these lies are catching up with her because she told lies in Cali, she told lies in Baltimore, she told lies here, she told lies everywhere. So it's catching up with her now. People are starting to ask more questions. So now she got to publicly go on the dance and say, oh, he doesn't have any disabilities. The reason why she's saying that, because people would always be around asking her, well, what do you do about this? Well, what do you do about this? Well, what? Like, ain't nobody stupid. And now she got to come out and say, oh, well, it's nothing. He don't even got no disabilities.
Yeah.
So what do he got, Chrisean? Is it delays? Is it disappointments? What do you call that then? Because he definitely has special needs. People are coming out defending her, saying, well, she doesn't want to label her son. She did not say, I don't want to label my son. What she said was, he does not have a label that is relative to him at all, is what she said.
Right. Exactly.
But I don't know why people are not getting it. I think people want to root for her, want her to win so bad that they have become delusional, or I don't know what it is. I don't even know how you could just even defend her. I just don't understand it. I can see you praying for her. I can see you wanting the best for Junior, the best outcome. I can see you wanting her to get it together, saying stuff like that. But to just believe everything that she says when her character has already showed that she's the same person that will dog out all of her siblings, her parents, all of this, humiliate anybody that's close to her. She will poison her womb and then not even curse. She'll fight you if you say anything. So why would you believe a person that has been exposed as a habitual liar multiple times versus people with degrees, doctrines, common sense, discernment? Like, why would you go against those people?
Right. And it makes sense.
Right.
Everything that you're saying, it really makes sense.
Yes,
I really want to thank you for coming up on my platform and speaking your truth, the truth. I want to thank you so much for being brave enough and having such a relationship with God that you spoke out for Junior.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. It means a lot coming from you.
Yeah. I really want to thank you, because we shout from the rooftops and we may never even be able to be in the same room as Junior. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
I feel hopeless in a way, but you have brought me hope, and you've brought truth. You are brave. You are righteous. We all fall short of the God, but I want to let you know that you have nothing to fear because God is with you.
Yes,
God
ma'am.
will strengthen you. God will help you. He will uphold you with his righteous hand. I want to let you know that. I'm
Yes.
going to send out positive vibes and prayer because I know that you are going through something health wise, and that could be any of us.
Yes, ma'am.
Any of us. So I just want to extend that grace to you and let you know that all I want is the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not here to gain anything. I've been on my platform when I used to talk to nobody. This is what I love to do. And it just so happens that I was given the path of speaking out for Junior. I didn't know
Yes,
that
ma'am.
this was gonna be my platform. I didn't know that I was gonna be speaking out for Junior, but it just so happened that that's how God led me. It could have been
Yes,
any,
ma'am.
even though I talk about other things, the proof is in the pudding.
Yes,
My
ma'am.
videos are there.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to thank you so much for your story and for your truth, for your bravery. And I just wish the best for you and your family. Okay. And I will be
Yes,
praying
ma'am.
for you. I definitely will be praying for you.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it, and I will make sure that I have treatment in the morning, but I'm gonna spend some time right now, and then it's 2:26 where I'm at, but
Okay.
AM. But I'm gonna put everything together, and I'm just gonna send it in no particular order. And then I have my old phone and stuff too, but I can connect it to Wi-Fi, and I'm just gonna send you everything, and then I'll have certain people reach out to you, and they can send you what they have. They have current stuff like current, like the other day current, like they got current stuff. They're still there, and they just trying to be an advocate. But I appreciate you. You've uplifted me so many days you don't even know. You always got a song that you quote, and who play like that in the hood, and like when you be, I'll be just falling out backwards. You remind me so much of my favorite aunt. And I just love you so much. I'll be cracking up. I'll be quoting all your stuff, but I appreciate you. I love you. I love your passion. And I'm just gonna start sending stuff when we get off the thing, and then I'll send whatever else tomorrow while I'm in treatment. I could just sit there and just go through it because it takes 2 to 3 hours, and I'm just gonna send you everything. And you have permission to post it. I've
Okay.
been wanting somebody with a platform to go ahead and just tell the whole truth and expose things where it can't be. I guarantee you, once you show what I send you, the closest supporters won't be able to deny it.
And that makes me feel awesome. I just
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
to have some encouraging words. God has put it on my heart. I mean, I'm no preacher. I don't have any special powers, or I can't
Yes,
see
ma'am.
nothing. But I have a relationship with God. So if I could just
Yes,
share
ma'am.
these short little prayerful words with you, I would love to do this.
Yes, ma'am.
Father God, thank you for your presence
Yes, Jesus.
with Valencia. Replace her fear with fortitude. You alone are righteous and almighty. Uphold her. Lord, strengthen her and send her all the help she needs. Thank you. And this is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay. The Lord is close to the
Amen. I receive
brokenhearted
it.
and saves those with a crushed spirit. And you are definitely a light. And I thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a reason why we connected. And there's a reason
Yes,
why
ma'am.
you came on this platform. And I just want to thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. You have a blessed evening. And I'm gonna start sending you stuff now, and then I'll finish whatever tomorrow morning. I don't know what time it is there, but I go for my treatment at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I'll be sitting there sending you heck of stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, you guys. God works in mysterious ways. Okay? God works in mysterious ways. And there was a reason why we connected with her. Okay? I just cannot believe what I've heard. I mean, I believe it. You guys already know I believe it because we've been talking about it for how long? I'm just going to read a few of your comments because, I mean, what more can I say? She has basically validated everything that we have said. You understand what I'm saying? And if I talk too much and too deep into it, I will start crying, y'all. Okay? And I need to keep my composure because I'm providing a platform for you. You know, I understand people say you can cry. I have to keep my composure. I have to. So let me read some of your comments, okay? Save Junior, definitely, you guys. Thank you so much for the love. I'm so grateful I was here to witness. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Miss V says the roof is on fire. Sandy, welcome. You say, wow, that's a lot and so sad. And oh God. Oh. You know, it's one thing to point out things that we talk about and for me to say, this is true, this is what she's doing. Look, y'all, don't y'all see her? But it's another thing for somebody to validate it who has actually seen it and talk to us. It's not secondhand. It's not a receipt. It's not a third party. It's not an IG post. It just hits differently. And it makes it so real. And in that, there is no comfort because we know for sure now that Junior is suffering every day. And Chassity has told us, Tiki has told us, they just couldn't come out and say what we just heard. Just like she said, Carlissa has told us. Anybody who's been in around Chrisean, Marsh punk ass knows. Jay knows. Tessa knows. Bino knows. Blueface knows. All of these people really know. And every time, I will never see Junior the same again. Every time I see Junior, it's going to be a misunderstanding with Chrisean. Every time I see Junior, I'm going to know he's suffering. I'm going to know he's in pain like we didn't already know it. That's the sad part. We already knew. Who wanted it validated? Who wanted to make it real, a reality? Not me. Because it hits just that much harder. And we feel just that much more helpless. But there is nothing too big for God. There is nothing that the Trinity cannot handle. Nothing in this world. They may try to turn this world upside down and what's good is bad and what's bad is good. But God is still in control. God's presence is still on this earth and nothing is mightier than God. I have to lean on my relationship with God. I have to pray for discernment and I have to remain humble. So basically just be myself, like duh. That's how we got here. But now more than ever, I have to depend on the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I just can't unhear it. I just can't unsee it. And you know what really drives that home is because they were telling us, everybody that I named, and eerily enough, we just went over the co-signers list. Is that not crazy? That I just went over the list of people who knew before she even got on the platform, and now we know that they are the co-signers. All of them have witnessed this. And I remember distinctly when Chassity said that you have to remember when she said, Chrisean said you have to hurt them. You have to take Luella in the battle. We just listened to it. We really like dove into it, but even we are guilty of listening to it and then letting it go. Because as time passed, as they say, time heals all wounds. It's a story, it's tea, it's viral, and then it's not. That was very, very important what Chassity told us, and they've been telling us. Oh my God. I'm done, y'all. Let me just see what you guys are saying because I want to give you guys time to respond and be heard. Okay. Because if I can sit up here and be heard, y'all definitely can be heard. Okay. Bless your heart, and I will be praying for you as well. Thank you so much, honey. 5KG. Queen Tay says yes. Great show. Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you, Disciple 98. Christina Miller. The sparkling gone. I wasn't ready for all that, girl. I can't unhear it. I can't unsee it. And that's going to bear on some of us. And it's not a burden. It's really not. And you know, I end my prayer in the day and nighttime when I pray with God, please allow me to be a blessing to someone or to do something positive in this world. And maybe that's God's calling for my life. Maybe he wants to answer that part of my prayer. Not that we weren't already doing it, right? You have a blessed night and day. Thank you so much, Loretta. Blow Name Media, please get Tasha K, Sean Davy Way, Voodoo Doll to really get this info out to the masses. Yeah. I'll have to reach out. Most definitely. Yeah, Voodoo Doll be on it. I haven't watched her in a minute, but yes, I know about Voodoo Doll. I think I told you guys I watched her like in the beginning. Yeah, I've told you guys. Sean Davy Way as well. But yeah, y'all. There's a few others out there, you know, that really, really advocate for Junior. I will run everything across Valencia before I do anything. But the main thing is to bring awareness so that Junior can get the help that he needs before it's too late. Because if he's not getting help, guess what? He's deteriorating. And he don't even look like we see him. And I understand that she uses filters, but I never really thought about her using filters when they're doing a live video. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even know filters could work like that on like, I'm sure she has a filter on herself. So I didn't know that she could have a filter on her and Junior at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And she's right. We always thought he was like, she was like trying to clear his eyes, but it's actually to keep the filter on him. Bless your heart, but still protect yourself. Yes. You're right, Queen Tay. Amen. Hallelujah. Yes, Lord. God bless. In the name of Jesus. Thank you so much, Jesse. Miss B, Freedom 867. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Blonay, the realist. Thank you so much, Mojo Shy. Valencia, you are confirmed everything. You have confirmed everything that we thought about Julia's situation. That's what I'm saying. It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork, y'all. And I knew what I knew, what I knew. I knew it. When she was in that car with him, I just knew it because I had watched the video and it was like nobody was pointing it out. And I just see, I'm like, wait a minute. Looks like somebody, it looks like she's actually abused. Like she really does this in front of us. She thinks she's above the law. She thinks she's holier than thou. Like literally. She believes that because she does this right in front of us, in front of the world. What about Junior's Club Beat? Yeah. So I'm going to end this live, you guys. Thank you so much. I just wanted to thank everybody that was here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, so that you guys will not miss any lives that I do, any of my edited videos. And I just want to thank you guys for holding me down. I want to thank you guys for holding me up, and just being here. I want to thank you for your POV, your perspective, your insight. I want to thank you for your love, your support. And that means more to me than any monetary thing that you could give. Okay. Allowing my platform to grow and for us to be heard is the greatest gift that you could give me. I want to send both of y'all a bet. Thank you so much. Let me shout you guys out. Sandiba's Hot Topics, the sparkling one, praying this is Junior's breakthrough. Finally, I know, huh? Pink ribbon for cancer. Keep the fight. Yep, keep up the fight. Yes, definitely send out prayers for Valencia, okay, and her family. Because y'all, it can be anybody. Anybody can get it. You have to start thinking like that. Anybody can get it. And thank God for the blessings that you do have. That's what seasons are about. That's what trials and tribulations are about. Life is not just rainbows and butterflies. Okay? We got holes. Period. Oh, I forgot to get her Cash App. I mean, I'm sure she will join us again. And she's been watching, which is a good thing. So she know we ain't just, you know what I'm saying? We ain't just perpetrating the fraud. And we ain't got a lie to kick it. And that's the most important thing. We were genuine and authentically us. And there's no greater gift than that. Okay. Praying for protection for Valencia. Yes. So shout out to Disciples, Loretta, God's chosen one. Hopefully we can get some help some way, somehow. Yes, you are a blessing. Thank you so much, Brown Eyes. What's trending, Tarot? I can't wait for that footage. Love me some Lisa Bonet. Thank you so much, Jesse from the NAP. Too many people scared to say something. Moni 1346, girl. I know. I know, girl. Scared to say something. That's the story of my life. Okay? I done lost friends and every damn thing else because I'm not afraid to say something. Yeah. Good to see you smiling, Valencia. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Javita Velez, 326 a.m. here in New York. Okay. Shout out to New York. Thank you so much for hanging with me, y'all. Thank you for rolling with a sister. Junior, thanks you. Oh, I know, Junior. We coming, Junior. Don't worry. Don't worry, Junior. We going to get you help. Hell or high water. We going to get you help, okay? I admire your brand and courage to come on and not hide and speak your truth. God will bless you because you did what was right. You stood up for Junior. I am grateful and thankful for you. Thanks again. Yes, we do. We thank you, right? God is clearing the lanes. Yes, indeed. God bless you, Valencia, for being unafraid and speaking your truth. Prayers of protection and healing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss B. What about his club feet? Yes. Yeah. Amen. You are so brave. She really is. She really is. God bless you. Justice for Ronnie. Justice for Junior. Free what? Free who? J-E ASAP. So brave. Stay safe, sis. We appreciate you, Valencia, for being there for Junior. Yeah, what about his feet? Yeah, I know I was going to ask her, but I mean, she told us a lot, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. You said early on, Ronnie, natural beauty. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, I am going to get out of here. Say the truth, Blonay. In Jesus' mighty, matchless name, amen. Save Junior now. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you, B. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Jesse, Amy, Eliza. Everyone seems to ignore Junior to appease Chrisean. SMDH. Yeah, those are flying monkeys, y'all. Those are flying monkeys. He holds his hand like that because they are fused that way, like his club feet. Prayers going up. In Jesus' name, Yahshua. Valencia, you are a true teller and a warrior. Please be safe. Thank you, guys. We're going to get up out of here. Thank you for the roll call, y'all. Who do Junior look like at Valencia? Okay, so you guys were asking a question. Okay, so we're getting into when she was here, but I just wanted to shout you guys out. Okay, Sandy, the Miss Lady, Dorothy Grant, thank you so much. Queen Tay, yes, thank you, Miss Lady. Stay strong. Honey 5KG, Ratima, thank you. Rena, Clear Ashes, thank you so much. I want to thank everybody who's on this live right now. If I missed you, I apologize. We are going to go ahead and get out of here. I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure you turn on your notifications. And yeah, until next time, America.
Rare deal, Uncle. Am I wrong for thinking that anybody who works or streams with that degenerate sewer smoothie smelling bitch is just as terrible as her? Disgusting. She's too good at being a low character, low tier, bottom of your boot ass person. She has no character. She has no morals. She has no boundaries. She'll do anything. She was on live sucking a nigga toes. One thing about a motherfucker with a single digit IQ is they're going to try to get physical with you when you tell the truth about them. Hey, Chrisean, why you threatening Bino? Bino good over here on 7 Mile. You can't do shit to him here in Detroit. She don't take care of that kid. So y'all brought her on there to laugh at the baby and get views from her. That's the only, y'all view farming, engagement farming. Because y'all know people are so in shock that a human could exist. Prior to learning about the circumstances between Chrisean Rock and her son, against my will, I never spoke on her one time. And what gets lost in translation on having a justified emotional response, it's needed that people understand that I don't hate this woman. She's a black woman. I always want to see a black woman succeed. Not just financially though, spiritually, emotionally, you know. willingly, against our will, had to know that you exist. I would have been perfectly fine with you living your life and being miserable outside of the camera, outside of the internet. But you took it to the internet, and I'm giving my opinion, and you try to get my page took down. But it's all right, bitch. It's clout chasing. That's all you have to say. Everything they saying about that dirtbag is fucking true. She needs to be in jail. Get on.
So this how I go. So somebody asked me how you deal with a liar, a person that just repeatedly lie about everything. Like they lie about where they at, they lie about where they been, they lie about where they came from, they lie about where their mama stay, they lie about where their homeboy stay, where their homegirl stay, all that. They just lie for no reason. But you really care about that person, like you really into that person. You've been dating this person for like 5 to 6 months, and you just you see that the cycles of lies, it just continue. How can you build that person? Me personally, this is my theory, y'all. I'm just telling you about me. I'm not finna try to build nobody like that. I personally finna get the fuck from around me, because if I can't trust you to just tell me where you at, or because being personally, I'm not even finna ask you. We have a casual conversation and I hear, noise in the background. I mean, be like, oh, where you at, baby? You straight, you good, whatever, however. And they just continuously lie or just lie for no reason. That's a red flag right there. You can't even keep a G with me, so how I'm gonna trust you to even try to build with you? From me to you, if you feel like you want to build up, you're going to kind of drive yourself crazy in a sense, because you're going to always keep that third eye open. You're going to always be like, well, is this person lying about this, or this person lying about that? What is they really telling the truth? It's like you ain't going to really ever be able to get comfortable with that person, because you don't know the truth from a lie.
Why I'm not speaking on this Chrisean shit when my motherfucking lawyer just called me asking all type of questions about who I know and who I've been in contact with. That bitch the police. And if I got any advice for that young nigga dating her, I don't know his name, but watch your back, especially if you got open cases, youngin', because that bitch is an agent. She get niggas locked up. She works for the government. I believe she has something to do with Blue getting locked up. How you online bragging about smoking your baby daddy and literally nothing happens to you? Nothing. We just, what Butter say? So we just gonna act like we don't see this shit? This shit just not happening in our faces, huh? Nah, man, that bitch the police. But when my trial and shit over with, I'll be back on her ass, because I know she still ain't gonna be taking care of her son. Her son gonna be 16, just learning how to walk. So I already know that the bitch, I know what type of person she is, man. She's chaotic. Her life is full of bad choices and trauma that she never could deal with, because none of the people around her who traumatized her is going to be held accountable. She can't hold them accountable. So she going to go around causing chaos in other people's lives. That girl is internally chaotic. She's going through hell, and you can see it on her face. But she's the police. This is my last video about her for a minute, because she the police 100%. Stop.
Did you know that going to church won't erase your sins? Many people think attendance is the cure, but it isn't. Stepping inside a building doesn't wash your soul clean. God isn't moved by how many Sundays you showed up. He looks at how you live when no one else is watching. You can raise your hands in worship, you can pray out loud and nod at every sermon, but if jealousy, pride, and anger still rule your life, then nothing has really changed. Faith is not a performance, it's a surrender. Jesus never said salvation comes from sitting in a pew. He said you will recognize his people by their fruit, and fruit is grown in the quiet choices of everyday life. It shows in how you treat your family, how you forgive, how you stay humble, how you obey when it costs you something. God doesn't want a schedule, he wants your heart. A heart that is honest, transformed, and filled with love. Faith is proven outside the church walls, in the life you live, and the example you give. So tell me, are you just attending a service, or are you truly walking with God each day?
We're not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
We're not gonna. You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You need people like me. You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy here. There's a bad guy coming through. But